Pockets of smaller protests have been organized across the country, including a strike by rail workers. On his first visits outside of Paris this week, President Macron has been met by hecklers and residents beating pots and pans as he tours local towns.
Actor Jonathan Major's legal troubles appear to be getting worse, and more allegations may be coming. The latest from Liz Warner.
Variety reports additional women are now coming forward and cooperating with the Manhattan DA's office over abuse allegations. The Creed 3 and Ant-Man star is set to appear in court in early May on domestic violence charges following his arrest in New York City last month. The women who have come forward reportedly did so following his arrest. Meantime, Major's publicist and management firm cut ties with the actor earlier this week. His lawyer says they've provided irrefutable evidence to the DA that the charges are false, and she's confident Majors will be exonerated.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Governor Andy Beshear declared this week Work Zone Safety Week, urging all drivers to pay extra attention when they see hard hats, cones, and vests working on the roadways. There are currently more than 1,500 road projects in the state highways plan that are either underway or about to be underway. Kentucky Transportation Secretary Jim Gray said workers depend on safe drivers to make it home every night. Going to Kings Island with young people will be different starting this Saturday. Kings Island is implementing a chaperone policy. Officials say that there has been an increasing number of incidents involving unruly and inappropriate behavior. Under the new policy, all guests 15 years old and younger will be required to have a chaperone who is at least 21 years old after 4 p.m. One chaperone may accompany up to 10 guests that are 15 years old or younger per day. If these guests are found inside the park after 4 p.m. without a chaperone, they could be forced to leave. A rummage sale to support the Harrodsburg Historical Society is today from 9 to 3 at Morgan Row. The Mercer County Public Library is kicking off National Library Week with an art exhibit and reception with Jesta Bell Armstrong this Sunday from 3 to 5. Special events are planned every day next week to celebrate National Library Week at the Mercer County Public Library. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Robert Wagner.
You deserve the best. The best town, best friends, best family, and yes, you deserve the best full-service banking center. You deserve Town & Country Bank & Trust. Voted the best customer service in Anderson County by you. No matter whether you're making a deposit, speaking to a loan officer, or calling our Customer Resource Center, we focus on creating lasting relationships with all of our customers. Town & Country Bank & Trust. Visit us online at mytcbt.bank or at our Lawrenceburg Banking Center location. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
It might be a wrap on basketball season, but at Cartown Kia, we're celebrating our fan favorites with great deals all month long. Like the crowd-pleasing 2023 Kia Forte. Lease for just $299 down and $299 a month. Your excitement is just getting started when you shop Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $249 down, $249 per month. 36-month lease is 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 1st.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 325-5858. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1. You're going to chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy with a high of 75. Wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight. Low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 to 1 inch possible, so be careful. Watch for pooling and ponding tonight. We got a small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61. Wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, a low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, starting work week off, sunny, high of 60. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, high of 65. Scattered showers on Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Scattered showers Thursday, mostly cloudy, high of 64. Right now, we have clear skies, 63 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Friday morning, kids. We have made it to another weekend. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for a DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing it again this morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday between the 15th and 21st, all they need is a name and a phone number. We'll get them registered. Right now, we've got Jennifer Hoop, Chris Ross, and Brad Burchett registered to win a DQ ice cream cake. All right, birthdays for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. That's what we always do. All right. We have for today Mitch Ellis, Ernie Hatfield, Joe Bushman. Tomorrow, Jeff Cuddy, Brian Beasley, Christine Bonarigo. And on Sunday, our own Steve Bertram. So, how about a little singing for our singer of our birthday-ers?
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Hi. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Oh, thank you, Reba. We appreciate that just so much. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answers for today is quiz, all right? All you have to do after Joe's, actually it'll be Robert's, 7:30 news, when I call for it, and if you're not won this month, be the first in at 859-734-4321. All you have to do is remember one of what these 5 things today is, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good, all right? Are you ready to find out what today is? Here we go. Today is Kindergarten Day, National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day, Big Word Day, Thank You for Libraries Day, National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day, and Tuna Rights Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Oh, speaking of celebrating, all right, Power Hour number 1, kids. Are you ready to officially start the weekend if you happen to be getting up right now with this? Oh, thank you very much, Fred. We wait with such anticipation to hear your lovely tones officially start the weekend because we can. All right, you ready for your life hack? Parking in a multi-story lot? Take a picture of your section and row so you don't spend hours walking around trying to find it later. I've been doing that for a while. Amusement park. Take a picture of the closest. They usually have like numbers and letters for your rows. Take a picture of it on your phone, and then you don't have to burn brain cells trying to figure out where you parked. All right, here is your positive thought. To find the universal elements enough, to find the air and water exhilarating, to be refreshed by a morning walk or an evening sauna, to be thrilled by the stars at night, to be elated over a bird's nest or a wildflower in spring. These are some of the rewards of the simple life. And we appreciate you listening for the simple life right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. It is 6:14. Are you ready to get it going? If you're having trouble getting up this morning, hopefully this will help you.
The following program contains material not suitable for children, adults, or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo, call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh, God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
I love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
I hear people talking bad about the way they have to live here in this country. Harping on the wars we fight, griping about the way things ought to be. I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for things they believe in. When they're running down our country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down a way of life our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down our country horse, you walking on the fighting side of me. I read about some squirrely guy who claims that he just don't believe in fighting. And I wonder just how long the The rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, but they preach about some other way of living. And when they're running down our country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. They're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down our country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. You're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down our country horse, you walking on the fighting side of me.
The Hag, Merle Haggard. You are walking down the fighting side of me if you put down this country. It is 6:20 and a half. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM. Now here's our top story, transgender athletes, and Representative Kevin McCarthy's talking about that.
We can understand the other person. We can go to dinner with the other person. We can hang out with the other person. But there's a reason why Title IX was created. There's a reason why there's men and women's sports.
There you go. That is a look at today's top story. And looking at what's coming up, all right, I'll tell you. Got a first look at sports. We will then have the NBC Entertainment news from our locally owned businesses. We ask your kind attention to back them as often as you can throughout the year, help them to survive and thrive. Bottom of the hour, we'll have news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast, have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. What's coming up next hour, Steve Bertram's Sports Report. Then we'll have a look at Kentucky football about 7:15, right after Steve's sports. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, The Good News. 7:55, Chris Horn could be stopping in, Mercer County Clerk. 8:20, Super Dave is Country Music Report. Random Facts at 8:45. State Representative Kim King coming by at 8:50. And then, let's see, I don't think I've got anybody after the 9 o'clock news, but after the 9:30 news, Larry the Legend Sanders won't be in, I don't think, for a couple weeks, but we will have a special guest coming in. And I'm trying to find, all right, stand by. I'm trying to find his message. Did I overlook it? Let's see. Well, I don't remember deleting it. I had the message in here. I know I did. Wait a minute. Let me check one place. One further place. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I guess I accidentally deleted Larry's message. Sorry, Larry. Didn't mean to. Anyway, we got a special guest coming after the 9:30 news for you right here. All right, are you ready? First look at sports now. With your first look at sports, I'm Rick Schobel. NBA playoff action last night saw the Philadelphia 76ers take a 3-0 lead with a 102-97 win last night over the Brooklyn Nets. 76ers center Joel Embiid was thrown out of the game for a flagrant kicking foul. 76ers still held on to win. Other games had the Golden State Warriors, minus the suspended Draymond Green, beat the Sacramento Kings 114-97. The Kings are still up 2-1. The other game saw the Phoenix Suns beating the LA Clippers 129-124. The Suns are up 2-1. Major League Baseball action last night saw your Cincinnati Reds lose again, this time to the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-3. At least they didn't get shut out for the third game in a row. The Reds continuing playing the Pirates today, tomorrow, and Sunday. In a limited schedule, the Mets down the Giants 9-4. The Red Sox beat the Twins 11-5. The Yankees beat the Angels 9-3. The Rockies shut out the Phillies 5-0. The Dodgers beat the Cubs 6-2. The Padres got the best of the Diamondbacks 7-5. In NASCAR action, it's the Ag Pro 300 NASCAR Xfinity Series at Talladega Superspeedway tomorrow on 103.9 WHIR FM at 3:30. Then Sunday at 2, it's the Geico 500 NASCAR Cup Series at Talladega Superspeedway on 103.9 WHIR FM. Stay tuned for more sports with Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
I used to think that I could not go on.
R. Kelly is appealing his case in New York after he was found guilty on 9 federal counts of sex crimes and human trafficking. Legal documents reveal he believes the government did not prove his guilt in court. His lawyers also say they take issue with members of the jury and some of the evidence submitted by the prosecution. Kelly is asking the court to reverse the convictions or order a new trial. The controversial singer is currently serving 30 years for his crimes, along with another 20 from his Chicago case. A Twilight TV adaptation is in the works at Lionsgate. Reports say the series is in very early development and will be based on the book series of the same name by Stephanie Meyer. Twilight was previously adapted into films which grossed over $3 billion in theaters. Wick Godfrey, who helped produce the 5 Twilight flicks, is attached as an executive producer, and Meyer herself will likely be involved in the creation of the series.
Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far?
And Frank Ocean is canceling his second Coachella performance. News comes days after his bumpy set during the festival's first weekend, which was marred with major production issues. Yesterday, a statement was released announcing he won't be performing at the second weekend after suffering an injury to his leg on festival grounds. Variety reports his spot will be taken by Blink-182. That's entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
Did you know that over 90% of male enhancement pills are virtually the same thing that's repackaged, redone over and over again? Why settle for the same old product when you can get something completely different? Something that takes male enhancement into the 21st century. Something that really works. Men, you need to try Noxitril, the explosive, all-natural male enhancement formula that will unlock your performance in the bedroom to a level you could only dream of. Try to imagine Viagra on steroids. Noxitril is so powerful, that's why it took years for it to finally become available to the public without a prescription. So call now and take advantage of our special Noxitril free bottle offer today. Oh yeah, we recommend that you use the Noxitril dose as directed. Think of your partner. We certainly don't want you to overperform in the bedroom.
Call now and find out how to get a free bottle of Noxitril while supplies last. Call 1-800-992-9470. Free bottles for a limited time, so call now. 800-992-9470. That's 800-992-9470.
The Parthenon Greek American Eats.
Hi, this is Jimmy letting you know about some of our seafood options, including grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, grilled shrimp, or you can do a combo with grilled tilapia and shrimp, fried jumbo shrimp, hand-battered cod, our delicious hand-battered cod sandwich with fresh French fries. As always, we only use fresh ingredients made to order. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center.
Dine in or take out fresh from our family.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Buyer beware. No matter what you're in the market for, it's buyer beware. This is Lauren from B&L Jewelers. Every day we see people come into B&L Jewelers and want us to look at the great deal they got online or at a discount jewelry store. Usually, the item they bought is not really what they thought they were getting, which leads to disappointment.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Here at B&L Jewelers, we try to educate you on the diamond you are buying. So when you give the gift of love, you have all the confidence of your decision to buy from B&L Jewelers was the correct one. We back up all of our jewelry with a lifetime guarantee and a trade-up policy, which you will receive full credit of the purchase price for your diamond in the future. As always, we offer special financing and 6 months free layaway. Come and see us here at B&L Jewelers today in the Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
We are coming up on 6:30. We'll finish this break set, have your weather forecast. We will have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. That and a whole lot more stuff just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM. Your time is 6:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's been hard work and a lot of man-hours put in by firefighters, but the wildfire at the Natural Bridge State Park is about 50% contained now.
So we're able to flood this with resources to try to narrow it down as much as possible just because of the terrain. It is very hard to access, so with these crews we were able to get in there and get good access and make sure everything was safe and secure.
Kevin Radschweit with the Kentucky Division of Forestry explaining to WKYT-TV how firefighters are hopeful the control lines being made will help neutralize the main fire. During a podcast appearance, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron stating instead of supporting tougher gun laws, he'd like to see a Kentucky State Police post in Louisville as a way to combat the gun violence in that city. Cameron, vying to face incumbent Governor Beshear in the November election, didn't impress Beshear with those comments. In Thursday's Team Kentucky update, Beshear said the statement shows a lack of confidence in Metro Louisville's police department. Thunder over Louisville is here. The Kentucky Derby Festival's annual kickoff event is back tomorrow and starts at 3 p.m. Josh Ketterer is the air show coordinator.
It's something that's different, and it lets people, just learn about the mission set that people in the Department of Defense are doing. We've got the Coast Guard that's going to be here. They're represented this year, the Army, the Navy, the United States Air Force, multiple components of that, too. So the Air Force Reserve, the Air National Guard, active duty, are all going to be represented here and have the opportunity to fly different aircraft.
There will also be a tribute to victims of the gun violence after the show is over. Kentucky overdose deaths dropped in 2022. Last year was the first time since 2018 the Commonwealth's number of overdose deaths declined. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
At Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, save thousands all month long on over 4,500 new and used vehicles from any of our 23 locations. We have the largest selection in Kentucky. Choose from any brand at any time at DonFranklinAuto.com. We offer easy financing and free delivery of any vehicle to the closest Don Franklin location near you. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, celebrating 50 years of respect and trust. Visit DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi.
This is the Hometown Radio Network live sports broadcast schedule for this weekend, which is always brought to you by Monticello Bank. Saturday, it's the Ag Pro 300 NASCAR Infinity Race from Talladega Superspeedway. Our coverage gets underway at 3:30 on 103.9 FM WHIR. Then on Sunday, it's the big boys, the Geico 500 NASCAR Cup Series race from Talladega Superspeedway. Our coverage gets underway at 2 on 103.9 FM WHIR. Both races are also streamed live at hometownlive.net.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 this afternoon, and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy, high of 75, wind 9 to 16 miles an hour. Tonight, showers, possible thunderstorm, low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Be careful out and about tonight. Watch for the low-lying areas, the ponding and pooling, all right? For tomorrow, we've got a small chance of showers after 5, cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 9 a.m., mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Right now into clear skies, we have 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:34. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 21st day of April. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. You ready to laugh? We got some late night laughs from last night for you. Jimmy Fallon talks about the ultramarathon runner who admitted to cheating.
Hey, get this. I read about a runner who took third place in an ultra marathon and was later disqualified after admitting that she used a car. The saddest part is that she used a car and still came in third.
All right. And Jimmy Fallon talks about SpaceX's unmanned rocket exploding.
Well, guys, everyone's talking about this. Today, just minutes after liftoff, Elon Musk's unmanned SpaceX rocket exploded in midair. Yeah, at first when people saw the rocket light up and start smoking, they were like, all right, happy 420, everybody. Yeah, we did it. That's cool.
All right, let's see. Late Show talking about 420. Stephen Colbert.
As always, the Late Show's 420 coverage is brought to you by Taco Bell. Taco Bell, when you're here, you're high.
Stephen Colbert jokes about a study that says weed probably doesn't make you more creative.
One recent study about the effects of THC says that weed probably does not make you more creative. Really? Not creative? Tell that to the freshman who's home for break and forgot their bowl. He's going to find a way to make a bong out of a grandfather clock.
Let's see. James Corden jokes about a police department's offering people a free bag of Doritos.
Also on a 420 day, a Pennsylvania police department made a special offer for one day only, a free bag of Doritos to anyone who turned in their weed dealer. Yeah. Great. Brilliant. Good luck explaining that to your dealer when he gets out.
Jimmy Kimmel talks about 420.
This is the holiday where parents leave milk and cookies out for themselves. And I haven't smelled so much weed out on Hollywood Boulevard since yesterday, I think, actually.
Jimmy Kimmel Live puts together a montage of news anchors mentioning yesterday was what, 420?
You mean marijuana? Lighting up for a dance with Mary Jane.
Oh, my. Edible. Those brownies, where you at?
Chronic. Dank. Puff.
The sticky icky.
Ganja.
The devil's lettuce.
The wacky weed.
420.
420.
420.
All right, there you go. It's now time to kick it with Kenneth Riley at 6:37. And Kenneth said yesterday, said, Rick, we haven't played this for a while. How about a little Captain into Neo? Love will keep us together as we're kicking it with Kenneth Riley. Happy Friday morning to you. The Captain and Tennille Love will keep us together as we kicked it with Kenneth Riley. It is 6:40. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Well, cranky old men are right about one thing. Sometimes it's healthy to realize you no longer have the energy to put up with something. People on social media are talking about the things that they no longer have patience for, and here are some of the best responses. Family drama, working outside of work hours, people who text and drive, waiting on people who are constantly late to plans, people who litter, people who constantly blame others for the situation they're in, anything that has influencer in it, people being on their phone while in a conversation with you, slow Wi-Fi, people go out of their way to pick fights with people or be jerks, especially online, people who attempt to force their beliefs and opinions on you, outrage culture, though people point out that some of the memes that come from it are funny, adults who act like high school kids, the airport, and the full-on memoir before every single online recipe. It was actually uplifting. So many of the responses were geared around caring less about things that are negative, so you can focus on things and people who are positive and kind. And I'm positive that you're going to enjoy this next break we have coming up with our locally owned businesses. We will then have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that and a whole lot more just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office has a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office, as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Did you know that over 90% of male enhancement pills are virtually the same thing that's repackaged, redone over and over again? Why settle for the same old product when you can get something completely different? Something that takes male enhancement into the 21st century. Something that really works. Men, you need to try Noxitril, the explosive, all-natural male enhancement formula that will unlock your performance in the bedroom to a level you could only dream of. Try to imagine Viagra on steroids. Noxitril is so powerful, that's why it took years for it to finally become available to the public without a prescription. So call now and take advantage of our special Noxitril free bottle offer today. Oh yeah, we recommend that you use the Noxitril dose as directed. Think of your partner. We certainly don't want you to overperform in the bedroom.
Call now and find out how to get a free bottle of Noxitril while supplies last. Call 1-800-992-9470. Free bottles for a limited time, so call now. 800-992-9470. That's 800-992-9470.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
We're going to have a slight chance of showers between noon and 1, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1, mostly cloudy, high of 75, wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight, low of 46. New precip amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. We got a small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow. Cloudy mid-morning, gradual clearing, high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Mostly clear Saturday night, low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Monday, widespread frost before 9 a.m., sunny, high of 60. Right now under clear skies, we have 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45 and a half.
More than a third of Americans are living in places with unhealthy air pollution levels. That's according to the annual report by the American Lung Association. It found 120 million people living in areas where air was rated unhealthy last year. 18 of the 20 metro areas with the worst ozone pollution are in the West. Los Angeles tops the list, followed by Visalia, Bakersfield, and Fresno. Other California towns, Phoenix is number 5. An autopsy report is revealing the cause of death of pop star Aaron Carter.
The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner says Carter took prescription pills and huffed compressed air cans before he became incapacitated and drowned last November. The death has been officially ruled accidental. Weeks before his death, viewers of his Instagram live feed said they could hear him huffing off camera. I'm Michael Kastner.
Health update, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
Hey, everybody, this is Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. Harrodsburg, you have something to be proud of. WHBN. And the lucky man on the air right now is Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster. Hey, I'm gone. Radio Rick, I hope you paid me a lot of money to say this. Who's your daddy?
You're my daddy. And Glenn Campbell is too. WHBN.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been
when I got my first taste of you. You were just what I was looking for. Ooh, and once I had a little, I had to have more. Also wake up morning in the middle of the night, the sound of your name was all that sounded right. Came back to your door all soaked with sweat, had to have your kissing before I starved to death. When you're living on love, it's all you need. A constant hunger that you got to feed. Living on love, there ain't no doubt. It's the one thing you can't live without. You could have the world, but you still wouldn't have enough. None of that matters when you're living on love. Nothing else matters when you're living on love. Some folks just don't seem to understand how I seem to survive on the touch of your hand. I don't need to eat, I don't need no rest. If I can get my fill of your tenderness. Whoa, when I get run down and I'm feeling rough, a long cool drink from your loving cup makes me feel better, makes me feel strong. Whoa, have mercy if I find you gone. Living on love, it's all you need. A powerful hunger that you got to feed. Living on love, there ain't no doubt. It's the one thing you can't live without. You could have the world, but you still wouldn't have enough. None of that matters when you're living on love. Nothing else matters when you're living on love. Hey, yeah, living on love, well, that's all you need. A powerful hunger you got to feed. Living on love, honey, there ain't no doubt. It's one thing you can't live without. Living on love, yeah, I'm living on love. Oh, I'm living on love. Living on love, living on love, living on love, living on love, living on love. Oh, living on love. Living on love, living on love.
Do you recognize that voice? That was a jazzy sounding Ronnie Millsap, Living on Love. Before that was Glenn Campbell and his Rhinestone Cowboy. Now, Glenn Campbell tomorrow was born on that date in 1936. Roy Orbison was born on Sunday in 1936 also. So we're going to be featuring some Glenn Campbell and Roy Orbison with your kind permission. It is coming up on 6:54. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM.
It might be a wrap on basketball season, but at Cartown Kia, we're celebrating our fan favorites with great deals all month long. Like the crowd-pleasing 2023 Kia Forte. Lease for just $299 down and $299 a month. Your excitement is just getting started when you shop Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $249 down, $249 per month. 36-month lease is 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 1st.
This is the Hometown Radio Network live sports broadcast schedule for this weekend, which is always brought to you by Monticello Bank. Saturday, it's the Ag Pro 300 NASCAR Infinity Race from Talladega Super Speedway. Our coverage gets underway at 3:30 on 103.9 FM WHIR. Then on Sunday, it's the big boys, the Geico 500 NASCAR Cup Series race from Talladega Super Speedway. Our coverage gets underway at 2 on 103.9 93.9 FM WHIR. Both races are also streamed live at hometownlive.net.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN.
No way, Pedro. No way, Jose. I just wanna know, are you going my way? Oh, I saw you standing by the borderline. You can never make up your mind. No way, Cisco. No way, Pancho. Why don't you meet me at the rancho? And if you get there, please don't be late. How can I get you now if I hesitate? No way, Chemo Sabe. No way, Tonto. Come here quick. You gotta make it pronto. Oh, when you head them off at the pay, baby, I just want a love to last. No way, Pedro. No way, Jose. Just wanna know, are you going my way? I saw you standing by the borderline. I just want you to make up your mind. You'll never make up your mind. Well, you'll never make up your mind.
That was Van Morrison and Linda Gale Lewis. No way, Pedro. We're coming up at 7 o'clock. We'll have news from NBC. We'll have your local news, your weather forecast. We will have Steve Bertram's sports report, and we will have the Tom Leach report, a look at Kentucky football or basketball. We'll just have to find out, see which it is. And we will have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase and a lot more stuff for you right here on WHBN Harrodsburg. The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. We're on AM 1420, FM 99.5. We're on the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Your home for big savings. It's big deals. Save 20, 30, up to 50% of goods and services you need and want. Hometownlive.net. Click on big deals. We're also on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Supreme Court is expected to issue a ruling today on a popular abortion drug. Mark Mayfield with more.
The decision is set to come after the court extended a temporary stay on a Texas federal judge's ruling to halt production and distribution of mifepristone. The drug was originally approved by the FDA in 2000 and has been used by over 5 million women since.
There are growing fears over next month's end of a public health rule that's been used to expedite deportations at the southern border. Lisa Taylor with more.
County leaders in El Paso County say at least 35,000 migrants are already waiting in Mexico in anticipation of the end of Title 42. The feds say they won't be allowed into the country unless they make an appointment through the agency's mobile application and only cross at an authorized port of entry. However, border communities predict a rush and worry they will not have enough space to house illegal crossers. I'm Lisa Taylor.
President Biden is expected to announce his bid for re-election soon. Aides for the president say the announcement could come as early as next week. Tuesday will be the 4-year anniversary of his first presidential announcement. Biden has always made it clear he plans to run for a second term, but he's never made it official. MyPillow founder Mike Lindell is being ordered to pay $5 million to a Nevada man in connection with a contest offer. Lindell claimed to have data supporting his theory that China had interfered with the 2020 presidential election. Arbitrators have determined that Robert Zeidman of Las Vegas proved that Lindell was incorrect. Sales of existing homes fell last month, and so did prices. The National Association of Realtors reported on Thursday that existing home sales fell 2.4% from February to an annual rate of 4.4 million. Sales were down 22% compared with March of last year. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
That boy of mine, he sure does take after me. I love football, he loves football. I put ketchup on my eggs, he puts ketchup on his. I didn't wear my seatbelt, neither did he. So nothing's gonna be the same ever again. So please, show your kids what a good driver does. Buckle up and put your phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Why? Just think about it. Why is the #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools, from trimmers to blowers. And you'll find service from experienced professionals. Real steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trade.
The White House is dismissing allegations the Justice Department is mishandling its investigation into Hunter Biden.
They should not be politicized, and they should be able to do their job independently.
Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre defended the DOJ and said President Biden believes in the rule of law. The president's son is currently under federal investigation for potential tax crimes and charges he lied on a firearm purchase form. An IRS whistleblower told Congress the investigation has been hindered by preferential treatment and politics. A statement from the White House counsel's office said the president has upheld his commitment that the investigation would be handled independently by the DOJ. Republican Chris Christie says he's investigating a potential presidential bid while taking shots at Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
I don't think Ron DeSantis is a conservative based on his actions towards Disney.
The former two-term New Jersey governor has made several media appearances offering blunt comments about DeSantis, who himself has not yet announced a run. Christie told the media outlet Semaphore DeSantis lacked foresight in his attempts to restrict and control the Florida entertainment giant. Christie said, "That's not the guy I want sitting across from President Xi in negotiating our next agreement with China, or sitting across from Putin and trying to resolve what's happening in Ukraine. He couldn't negotiate obstacles that Disney created. Maybe the happiest place on earth, but for Disneyland cast members, knowing Mickey's secrets can take away the luster of working for the House of Mouse. Nika Magajas with more.
The LA Times spoke to former employees, from custodians to characters, who shared a behind-the-scenes look working at the park. They detailed everything from the grueling audition process to the thankless task of cleaning up vomit at the Mad Tea Party ride. Some of the secrets revealed also include the feral cats kept on site to help control the rodent population, and the visitors who want to spread the remains of loved ones around the haunted mansion.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Right. Thank you so much. It is 7:05. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for Robert's News right now. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville, and online at stuartpowell.com.
With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Should a solar farm be developed north of Harrodsburg on 900 acres? Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele explains why the land is valued for development over continuing the use as farmland.
The city, the county, and the industrial development got together and were trying to figure out how to best use that land, and actually had started receiving interest and actually got to participate in site visits from some companies that would like to come into Mercer County. A lot of people are confused. They're like, why can't we keep it farmland? The biggest issue right now is we're on the radar, so to speak. The state is aware of how valuable our land is. It has rail, it has transmission lines, it's on a main highway close to airports. So it's actually one of the number one sites in Kentucky for development, and we have been told by multiple companies now it's the top 15 in the United States. We have Fortune 500 companies looking at this site. So in the meantime, while we were trying to develop, KU, or it's actually LG&E, which is PPL, they started their own initiative and filed on the same land to develop for solar. So the problem that we're concerned is that we're not giving locally. We should be able to decide how land is developed through our planning and zoning. And our hope is that we can develop it for jobs because, they have put in their PSC filing that the solar farm will bring 0 jobs. If they listed that themselves in the filing, whereas we're looking at upwards of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 jobs to our area.
I'm Robert Wagner.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Pedals for Hope.
Chloe's Pedals for Hope sponsors a self-group. Support, encourage, listen, and fellowship for ages 19 to 30 at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg campus behind Steak and Shake the second Monday of every month from 6 until 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Pedals for Hope, for more information. For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1, and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy with a high of 75, wind up to 16 miles an hour. Tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm, low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Be careful out there tonight if you're out driving around to watch the low-lying areas for pooling and ponding. We've got a small chance of showers. After 5 tomorrow afternoon, cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing, high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. On Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Monday, starting our work week off. I'm sorry, I have to do it. Don't shoot the messenger. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 65. Scattered showers on Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Scattered showers on Thursday, mostly cloudy, high of 64. Right now, we have clear skies. 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:09.5. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to another weekend. It is the 21st day of April. Radio Rick, thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. We've got another DQ ice cream cake we're giving away this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 15th and 21st. If you have one or know someone, make sure I have a name and a phone number like Brad Burchett, Chris Ross, and Jennifer Hoop. They are registered to win that DQ ice cream cake. All right, kids, I'm going to give you the answers for the DQ Today Is quiz for the second time. All you have to do is remember one of what 5 things today is. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 6 things? Yeah. 6 things today is after the 7:30 local news with Robert. When I call for it, be the first. And if you've not won this month, 859-734-4321. And you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, are you ready to find out what today is? Here it is. It's Kindergarten Day, National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day, Big Word Day, Thank You for Libraries Day, National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day, and Tuna Rights Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Uh-oh, did I say celebrate? All right, this is Power Hour number 2, kids. We're going to celebrate the start of the weekend if you just happen to get up now with this. Oh, thank you, Freddie boy. We enjoy so much hearing from you to officially start our weekend. All right, here's your life hack. Parking in a multi-story lot, take a picture of your section and row so you don't spend hours walking around trying to find it later. Also, do that at an amusement park. Take a picture of the closest. They usually have poles with numbers and letters on them. Do that. It'll make your day a little easier. All right, to your positive thought says, to find the universal elements enough, to find the air and the water exhilarating, to be refreshed by a morning walk or an evening saunter, to be thrilled by the stars at night, to be elated over a bird's nest or a wild flower in spring. These are a few of the rewards of the simple life. And we hope that you are enjoying the simple life right here on WHBN AM and FM as we revisit some songs from the past and hopefully recreate some memories for you. So that just leaves me to say, sit back, relax, kids, and watch the pictures as they fly through the air. Get up, move around, stretch, get out of that bed.
Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford, where we make it easy to do business with us. Our team is dedicated to providing you with a hassle-free experience from start to finish. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or need to get your current vehicle serviced, we have you covered. Stop by and see how easy we make it at 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville or anytime at www.stuartpowellford.com.
Stuart Powell, Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. NFL Network says that Kentucky quarterback Will Levis visited the New England Patriots yesterday. On the final day of top 30 visits, the Patriots hold the 14th pick in next week's NFL draft, and where Levis will go is anybody's guess. He's projected to be among the first 4 players taken Thursday night. If Cincinnati pitching can get out of the first inning, there's no telling what the Reds might do. Last night, Pittsburgh homered twice in a 4-run first, then held on for a 4-3 win over the Reds. Game 2 starters tonight will be Graham Ashcraft for Cincinnati and Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Elsewhere, the National League Thursday, rookie James Outman hit a grand slam at the top of the ninth at Wrigley Field to give the Dodgers a 6-2 win over the Cubs. Outman also had a solo shot. The Rockies blanked the Phillies 5-0. The Padres topped the Diamondbacks 9-4, and the Mets beat the Giants 9-4. In the American League, the Yankees took advantage of 11 walks to beat the Angels 9-3, while the White Sox downed the Twins 11-5. In the NBA East last night, Philadelphia is one win away from a series sweep over Brooklyn after winning 102-97. In the West, the Warriors cut the Kings' lead to 2-1 by beating Sacramento 114-97. Phoenix is up 2-1 over the L.A. Clippers after winning last night 129-124. Heading into the weekend, Garrett County is the number 1 team among 12th region baseball schools, according to the RPI. The Golden Lions are followed by Mercer County, Boyle County, Pulaski County, and Somerset. The top 5 fast-pitch softball teams in the 12th are East Jessamine, Somerset, Lincoln County, Boyle County, and Pulaski County. Hometown Radio brought you a middle school fast-pitch softball game yesterday as King Middle School down Boyle County Middle School 8-1. King is now 15-0 on the season. In high school action, Danville 17, Bergen 3, Garrett County 8, Southwestern 6, Madison Southern 10, Boyle County 4, Lincoln County 14, Model 4, and Mercer County 7, Rockcastle County 5. In baseball, Boyle County beat Madison Southern 4-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
5 Wildcat recruits are in the top 22 of the ESPN final rankings for the class of 2023 for high school basketball. We'll talk about that coming up on a look at Kentucky basketball.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses, nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
5 incoming Kentucky Wildcats are among the top 22 on the final 2023 rankings for high school basketball put out by ESPN. Justin Edwards is ranked 3rd, DJ Wagner 4th, Aaron Bradshaw 6th. At number 14 is Rob Dillingham, and Reed Shepard is 22nd. Paul Biancardi, the national director of recruiting for ESPN. We talked to him about this class, and in particular, Aaron Bradshaw, and the talk of Bradshaw perhaps playing the 4 spot.
He is most comfortable and he is best when it comes to scoring, facing the basket, but he's also very good at, finishing dunks and drop-off passes close to the rim. So I could see him playing at the dunker spot, but I also see him playing away from the basket. And he did shoot the ball well at McDonald's. He also rebounded the ball pretty well, probably the best that I've seen.
What about defending out on the perimeter? Would that be a concern?
Yes, him defending out there, yes. Him switching, no. I mean, can he switch on a ball screen? He's already out there, or he may be in a drop coverage where he's close enough to switch. I could see him definitely switching. I don't know if he can, chase someone off the screen, handle somebody attacking him off the dribble far away from the basket. Not at this point in time.
That's Paul Biancardi, and this is a look at UK sports.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer 7 several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers, where we can make those tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 325-5858. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Don't miss out on the best deal of the year at Suntan City. Get unlimited spray tans for a year for just $34 a month when paid in full.
A Suntan City spray tan pairs perfectly with any occasion. Whether you want to be the life of the party or you just want to look and feel your best, a flawless spray tan keeps you radiant and glowing all year long.
Get unlimited spray tans for a year for just $34 a month when paid in full. Visit a salon today.
Let yourself shine at Suntan City.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Flash your school spirit with Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. We got a slight chance of showers before noon and 1, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy with a high of 75, wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight, low of 46. New precip amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Be careful out driving tonight. Slow down. Small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing, high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Mostly clear Saturday night, low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Right now, we have clear skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:33. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransdell at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature Sound City. They'll be doing Angels Flying Too Close to the Ground.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Would not have found you. The angel flying too close to the ground. And I keep your spirits up. And you feel down. Well, I knew someday that you would fly away. Love's the greatest healer to be found. So leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Fly on past the speed of sound. Girl, I'd rather see you up, see you down. So leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Girl, now leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
Thank you, Larry. Birthdays for today. We got Mitch Ellis, Ernie Hatfield, Joe Bushman, my son, Brett Schobel, Bridget Renee Logue. Tomorrow, Jeff Cuddy, Brian Beasley, Christine Baringo. And on Sunday, our own Steve Bertram and Christina Lewis. Birthdays, anniversaries, and road situations and song requests, 734-4321.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. We have coming up news from KNN. We'll have local news with Robert. We'll have the DQ Today Is quiz and the good news.
This is the Kentucky News Network. At last report, firefighters battling the wildfire at Kentucky's Natural Bridge State Park have the fire a bit over 50% contained. Kevin Radschweit is with the State Division of Forestry. He tells WKYT-TV,
this fire actually compared to others is more complicated due to the terrain that we're in right here in the Red River Gorge and the Natural Bridge area and stuff. So we have steep terrain covered with all sandstone cliff lines.
Over 100 acres have burned so far. During Thursday's Team Kentucky update, Governor Andy Beshear acknowledged for the first time since 2018, the state saw a decrease in the number of drug overdose deaths.
Hope that progress is possible. Hope that we can see fewer deaths next year than we saw this year. Hope that we can get more people better and back with their families, back in society, back in a good job.
The tarmac at the Kentucky Air National Guard Base filling up with fighter jets, helicopters, and more, ready to perform at Saturday's Thunder Over Louisville Air Show. Air Show coordinator Josh Ketterer.
Why air shows are so important is because they serve as kind of a nexus between the military and the public, right? We're at a point in our nation right now where we have per capita the lowest amount of military service that we've ever had.
The Tyson Foods plant being built in Bowling Green is set to open later this year, and with it comes an opportunity to fill 450 jobs. The company is hosting a community donation event this weekend at the Western Kentucky University Innovation Center. It will be distributing 40,000 pounds of protein while having a staff available to answer questions about employment opportunities at the new facility. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs. With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Should a solar farm be developed north of Harrodsburg on 900 acres? Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele explains why the land is valued for development over continuing the use as farmland.
The city, the county, and the industrial development got together and were trying to figure out how to best use that land, and actually had started receiving interest and actually got to participate in site visits from some companies that would like to come into Mercer County. A lot of people are confused. They're like, why can't we keep it farmland? The biggest issue right now is we're on the radar, so to speak. The state is aware of how valuable our land is. It has rail, it has transmission lines, it's on a main highway close to airports. So it's actually one of the number one sites in Kentucky for development, and we have been told by multiple companies now it's the top 15 in the United States. We have Fortune 500 companies looking at this site. So in the meantime, while we were trying to develop, KU, or it's actually LG&E, which is PPL, they started their own initiative and filed on the same land to develop for solar. So the problem that we're concerned is that we're not giving locally. We should be able to decide how land is developed through our planning and zoning. And our hope is that we can develop it for jobs because, they have put in their PSC filing that the solar farm will bring 0 jobs if they listed that themselves in the filing, whereas we're looking at upwards of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 jobs to our area.
I'm Robert Wagner.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs. And now the WHBN obituary report. Amanda Vazachary, age 39 of Lexington, died Monday. A private family gathering is planned. Arrangements by Ransdell's Funeral Chapel. Roy Griffin, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Wednesday. He is the widow of Mary Griffith. Visitation is this Saturday from 11 until the time of service at noon at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Jennifer Ann Osborne, age 51 of Harrodsburg, died Wednesday. She was the wife of Stacy Osborne. Visitation is this Monday from 5 to 8 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Funeral services will be this Tuesday at 1 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And that's the WHBN obituary report.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 today. Then chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy with a high of 75. Wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight. Low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. We got a small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61. Wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 736.5. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to another weekend. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, and CKYTV.net Channel 2. All right, are you ready to win? We have got another great prize to give you. It's a kids' meal of your choice from DQ, where happy tastes good. For the DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do is tell me one of what 6 things today is. I've given you the answers twice. All right, be the first in 734-4321, 734-4321. Glenn Campbell, again, born on this date, tomorrow on 1936.
If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness. Yes, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness. Narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded streets. Don't walk around the down and out. Lend a helping hand instead of doubt. And the kindness that you show every day will help someone along their way. You've got to try a little kindness. Yes, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness. Narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street.
Great advice by Glenn Campbell. Please try a little kindness. And that was number 2 for him back in 1969. Again, Glenn Campbell, we're celebrating the birth of him. He was born tomorrow in 1936. Got a winner for the DQ Today is quiz. Shirley Doherty was the first in to tell me it's kindergarten day. That's right. It's also National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day, Big Word Day, National Thank You for Libraries Day, National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day, and Tuna Rights Day. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you all that called in. We will do this again. Oh, thank you, Barbara Montgomery. My goodness. Got to thank her. We could not do this without her generosity. We'll do it again, same time, same station on Monday. Now, I mentioned another guy having a birthday, was at least born Sunday, again, the same year as Glenn Campbell, 1936. Roy Orbison. This is Only the Lonely.
Only the lonely know the way I feel tonight. Only the lonely know this feeling ain't right. There goes my baby, there goes my heart. They're gone forever, so far apart. But only the lonely know why I cry. Only the lonely. Only the lonely know the heartaches I've been through. Only the lonely know I cry and cry for you. Maybe tomorrow a new romance. No more sorrow, but that's the chance you gotta take if you're lonely. Heart breaks, only the lonely.
Celebrating the birth of one Roy Orbison. He was born on this date on Sunday in 1936. And try a little tenderness. That was Glenn Campbell. He also was born in 1936, but tomorrow. So we're celebrating both right here on WHBN AM and FM. We're coming up on 7:43. We've got your tech report and then the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Twitter is removing protections for transgender people in its hateful conduct policy. The policy states that the social media platform doesn't allow slurs, tropes, or other content that intends to degrade or reinforce negative or harmful stereotypes about a protected category. Previously, CNN reported that the statement was followed up with a sentence saying this includes targeted misgendering or dead naming of transgender individuals. Now, Twitter has quietly removed that line. GLAAD, an LGBTQ advocacy group, put out a statement calling out the change, calling Twitter unsafe for both users and advertisers. And Tesla first quarter net income and earnings are down over 20% compared to last year. Net income for the electric car company came in at just over $2.5 billion, down 24% compared to 2022. Tesla representatives say underutilization of new factories, along with stressed margins and higher material costs, have all contributed to the drop in earnings. CEO Elon Musk says he predicts 12 months of economic stormy weather. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
All right. Sorry about that, Mark. It's time for the good news. A guy in New Jersey named Vincent Dransfield is in the news because he recently turned 109 and feels great. He still drives, volunteers at his local fire department when he used to be chief there, and he looks a lot younger than his age. He says the secret is to stay positive, Do the things you love. Drink lots of milk. He also says he has a beer every now and then to flush out his kidneys. A study at Georgetown looked at the psychology of extreme altruists who have done things like donate kidneys to strangers. They found that they do see the risks. They just tend to, quote, truly value the well-being of strangers and the welfare of their communities. So it really does come to a genuine place. In related news, a study found that wanting to be helpful is universal. People in every country are now more likely to say yes than no when someone asks for help. And finally, the eagle thought that a rock was an egg and was continuing to bond with the real eagle chick he got paired up with. The baby doesn't have a name yet, but the internet has ideas. Someone suggested the name Rocky. And if you enjoy the good news, please tell this man right here. Either call him or go to his office and say thank you for the good news.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
At Subtle's Tree Care, we salute the beauty of the great outdoors. And for those times when the great outdoors isn't so beautiful, you don't have to worry. At Subtle's Tree Care, we do it all. We help protect your trees from damage in high winds and storms, even tree and stump removal, land clearing, brush trimming. Let Subtle's Tree Care take a look at your property. If there's a tree that could be a problem, we'll let you know and take care of it before the problem happens. At Subtle's Tree Care, you get the best for less. Affordable, expert tree and brush trimming, cabling to reduce stress damage on your tree from high winds, weight from ice and snow, and heavy foliage. At Subtle's Tree Care, we're your neighbors. We live here. We're a licensed, insured, locally owned business, a family that's been taking care of your land for over 30 years. The great outdoors. It's beautiful. At Subtle's Tree Care, we can help you keep it that way. Visit subtlestree.com and let's take care of your trees and property before there's a problem. Subtle's Tree Care. Get the best for less.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
You need a stopper at the new Papa's Quick Stop for some knickknacks, gas and snacks, breakfast, lunch, and fried chicken with a bone. Papa's Quick Stop has a loyalty program, fast way to earn on every purchase you make. A swipe of your card is all it takes. Come see what they've done to the new place at Papa's Quick Stop. Come try their great breakfast, lunch specials, and save on all your gas, snacks, beer, and much, much more. Hey, Papa, can you stop at the Quick Stop in Danville, across from the fairgrounds? Now offering the full Candleberry collection. Candleberry at Papa.
It's new car confidence with used car pricing. Right now, shop and save on an incredible selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Cartown Kia. Take home a 2018 Nissan Murano or a 2016 Chrysler 200. Your choice, just $88 down and $249 per month. Shop and save with confidence at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Example, 2018 Nissan Murano with 2016 Chrysler 200. Only select in-stock makes and models with approved credit. 88 down payment, $249 per month plus tax, title, license, and documents subject to prior sale. Price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the Old Bus Station Restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The Old Bus Station in downtown Harrodsburg.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
girl, it's been a while. Guess you'll be glad to know that I've learned how to laugh and smile. Getting over you was slow. They say old lovers can be good friends, but I never thought I'd really see you. I'd really see you again. I go crazy when I look in your eyes. I still go crazy. No, my heart just can't hide that old feeling inside, way deep down inside. Oh, baby, you know when I look in your eyes, I go crazy. You say he satisfies your mind, tells you all of his dreams. I know how much that means to you. I realize that I was blind just when I thought I was over you. I see your face and it just ain't true. No, it just ain't true. I go crazy when I look in your eyes. I still go crazy. That old flame comes alive. It starts burning inside, way deep down inside. Oh, baby, you know when I look in your eyes, I go crazy. I go crazy. You know when I look in your eyes, I go crazy. No, my heart just can't hide that old feeling inside, way deep down inside. I go crazy. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galveston. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea waves crashing while I watch the cannons flashing. I clean my gun and dream of Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, dry the tears she's crying. Before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun at Galveston, at Galveston.
Celebrating the life of Glenn Campbell, who was born tomorrow in 1936. That one was called Galveston. And before that, it was I Go Crazy, Paul Davis. He was born today on this date in 1948. It is 7:55 and a half. We have got 8 o'clock news from NBC coming up. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have your local news. We will have Vaught's Views, Steve Bertram's Sports Report. And let's see what else we have still on the way here. Super Dave, he'll be coming up next hour, too, with his country music report. Also, on Sunday, Roy Orbison was born in 1936 as well. This one's called Crying.
I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. You wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before, but darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be over you, over you. Yeah, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 yeah,
Roy Orbison, Crying. He was born Sunday on that date in 1936. I want to remind you the Harrodsburg Historical Society will hold a rummage sale today, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Lots of household items such as linens, dishes, and utensils. 3 window air conditioning units are up for sale, and collectibles and yesterday's treasures. Where will it be held? It'll be held at 220 South Childs Street. Again, the Harrodsburg Historical Society rummage sale today, 9 to 3 at 220 South Childs Street. All right, don't forget that. And don't forget, you are listening to WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice, since 1955, and proud to say that on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Against your safe distancing store. It's open 24/7, goods and services you need and want. And you'll save 20, 30, up to 50% with every single purchase. Check it out. hometownlive.net, click on big deals, and saving is believing. We're also on CKYTV.net, channel 2. It is 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Supreme Court could issue a ruling today regarding nationwide access to the abortion drug mifepristone. The decision comes after the court extended a temporary stay on a Texas federal judge's ruling that would halt distribution of the drug. A recent poll found over 50% of Americans say the Supreme Court should reverse the Texas judge's ruling. And a new study says the state's reproductive health laws are a factor in many Americans' decision on where to attend college. The study from Lumina Foundation found an overwhelming majority of adults, both Democrat and Republican, say they would be more likely to enroll at a college if a state allowed greater access to reproductive health services. Reports say manslaughter charges against Alec Baldwin related to the on-set death while filming the movie Rust have been dropped. Mark Mayfield reports.
A statement from Baldwin's lawyer said, "We are pleased with the decision to dismiss the case against Alec Baldwin." The lawyer went on to say, "We encourage a proper investigation into the facts and circumstances of this tragic accident. The film's cinematographer was accidentally killed by a prop gun held by Baldwin. Filming of the movie resumed Thursday in Montana." I'm Mark Mayfield.
Authorities have arrested a man accused of critically injuring 3 people after a basketball rolled into his yard. The Gaston County Police confirmed Thursday the 24-year-old Robert Singletary has been arrested in Florida. Singletary is accused of shooting a 6-year-old girl, her parents, and another neighbor Tuesday night, critically injuring the girl and 2 adults. San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria met with Homeland Security officials in Washington ahead of the deadline for Title 42. Mayor Gloria says Customs and Border Protection committed to communicating with San Diego about things like migrant street releases if there is a surge at the border after May 11th.
We'll have to have a lot of communication, a lot of transparency, and a lot of ability to be able to work closely with our federal partners, our nonprofit partners, to make sure that folks are not released into the community who are on U.S. territory but are awaiting immigration adjudication.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Today, we're talking to Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman about the Kentucky Children's Health Insurance Program, also known as K-CHIP.
K-CHIP is very comprehensive, no-cost health insurance for kids up to age 19. It covers just about everything: routine checkups, vaccinations and boosters, prescriptions, eyeglasses, dental care, hearing aids, emergencies ranging from broken bones to stitches, hospital care, and more.
I understand K-CHIP has been expanded to cover pregnant women as well.
A healthy child begins during pregnancy, so K-CHIP has expanded to cover the mother during pregnancy and for a full year after delivery.
You mentioned that this is no-cost health insurance. How can that be?
K-CHIP is a form of Medicaid. Families need to meet income guidelines, but you can have a moderate income and still qualify. The easiest way to find out is to go to our website. Simply search online for K-CHIP.
That's the Kentucky Children's Health Insurance Program, K-CHIP.
Mortgage rates are rising for the first time in over a month. More from Lisa Taylor.
According to new data released by Freddie Mac on Thursday, a 30-year fixed mortgage rate went up to 6.39% this week. That's up from 6.27% last week. Freddie Mac's chief economist said the rising mortgage rates were due to shifting market expectations. I'm Lisa Taylor.
Conservative radio host Larry Elder is running for president in 2024. Elder joins a growing list of candidates looking for the GOP nomination. On Twitter Thursday, Elder claimed that America is in decline, but vowed that this decline is not inevitable. He joins a group that includes former President Trump, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. Actor Jonathan Majors' legal troubles appear to be getting worse, and more allegations may be coming. More from Liz Warner.
Variety reports additional women are now coming forward and cooperating with the Manhattan DA's office over abuse allegations. The Creed 3 and Ant-Man star is set to appear in court in early May on domestic violence charges following his arrest in New York City last month. The women who have come forward reportedly did so following his arrest. Meantime, Major's publicist and management firm cut ties with the actor earlier this week. His lawyer says they've provided irrefutable evidence to the DA that the charges are false, and she's confident Majors will be exonerated.
A new report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is finding roughly 1 in 3 U.S. households use the free at-home COVID tests given by the Biden administration. Brian Shook with more.
The report found that over 32% of households surveyed between April and May 2022 used the kits, with under 60% ordering them. The news comes following the signing last week of a GOP-led bill that ended the national COVID emergency.
On Wall Street, before the opening bell, stock futures are flat as Wall Street processes earnings results. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Governor Andy Beshear declared this week Work Zone Safety Week, urging all drivers to pay extra attention when they see hard hats, cones, and vests working on the roadways. There are currently more than 1,500 road projects in the state highways plan that are either underway or about to be underway. Kentucky Transportation Secretary Jim Gray said workers depend on safe drivers to make it home every night. Going to Kings Island with young people will be different starting this Saturday. Kings Island is implementing a chaperone policy. Officials say that there has been an increasing number of incidents involving unruly and inappropriate behavior. Under the new policy, all guests 15 years old and younger will be required to have a chaperone who is at least 21 years old after 4 p.m. One chaperone may accompany up to 10 guests that are 15 years old or younger per day. If these guests are found inside the park after 4 p.m. without a chaperone, they could be forced to leave. A rummage sale to support the Harrodsburg Historical Society is today from 9 to 3 at Morgan Row. The Mercer County Public Library is kicking off National Library Week with an art exhibit and reception with Jesta Bell Armstrong this Sunday from 3 to 5. Special events are planned every day next week to celebrate National Library Week at the Mercer County Public Library. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Robert Wagner.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
Hometown Radio's Big Deals offer is out of this world. It's Cosmic Bowling. Experience bowling with an outer space-like atmosphere. Black lights, strobe lights, and pattern lights accent the hit music that beats over the speakers. The lights and music effects make it an out-of-the-world experience. It's all at Galaxy Bowling and Entertainment Center in Richmond. Go have a lot of family fun with our Big Deals Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi Party. The party includes 2 hours of bowling, bowling shoes for up to 6 people, a large pizza, and a pitcher of soda. The retail value is $85. At Big Deals online store, get the Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi Party for just $49. Yes, $49. What a deal. It's a big deal out of this world. Shop and save at Big Deals online store, hometownlive.net, hometownlive.net.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Big deals at hometownlive.net.
With spring in the air, you're ready to explore the outdoors. Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a spring vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov.
Spring into April savings and delicious food at your Harrodsburg Dairy Queen. For just $7, you can choose from a 3-piece chicken strip meal with fries, drink, and sundae, or an original cheeseburger meal with fries, drink, and sundae. Your choice, just $7. Don't forget, seniors 55 and older get 10% off every day, all day long. Plus, if it's your birthday or anniversary, ask for your free cupcake blizzard. Open early at 5 a.m. 7 days a week until 9:15 p.m. at your Harrodsburg DQ, North College Street, where happy tastes good.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
We had a slight chance of showers between noon and 1, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 75. Wind up to 16 miles an hour. Tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm. Low of 46. New precip amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. If you're out driving tonight, watch out for pooling and ponding in those low-lying areas. Small chance of showers after 5 p.m. tomorrow. Cloudy through mid-morning. Gradual clearing. A high of 61. Wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear. A low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday. Mostly sunny. High of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, high of 65. Scattered showers Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Scattered showers on Thursday, mostly cloudy, high of 64. Right now, we have clear skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:10. Good Friday morning to you. It's April the 21st. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests can all be done. One number's all you have to remember, 859-734-4321, 734-4321. All right, so let's go ahead and tell you, we're giving away again this morning before 10 o'clock, another DQ ice cream cake for those having a birthday between the 15th and 21st. If you or someone you know has had a birthday between those dates, make sure I get a name and a number like Bridget Renee Logue, Brad Burchett, Chris Ross, and Jennifer Hoop. They're all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, birthdays, and we do birthdays Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My number one son, my only son, my best friend, Brett Schobel, having a birthday today, as well as my former neighbor, Mitch Ellis, Ernie Hatfield, Joe Bushman, Bridget Renee Logue. Tomorrow, Jeff Cuddy, Brian Beasley, Christine Bonarego. On Sunday, Steve Bertram and Christina Lewis. All right, let's see. Good morning. You're on WHBN.
Hi, I wanted to put my name down for the birthday cake.
Okay.
And for my birthday today.
Well, who is this?
Linda Gray.
Linda? Well, happy birthday, Linda Gray.
Well, thank you.
And what's the phone number if you'd win the ice cream cake today we can call?
859-319-4370.
All right, you are now registered for the ice cream cake.
All right, maybe I'll win it.
You never know.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Linda Gray having a birthday, and she's also been added to the DQ ice cream cake. All right, now, what does that leave us? That leaves us to tell you today is Kindergarten Day, National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day, Big Word Day, Thank You for Libraries Day, National Chocolate-Covered Cashews Day, and Tuna Rights Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Uh-oh, did I say celebrate? I believe I did. It's time, Power Hour number 3, to celebrate, kids, the official start of the weekend because of this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We await that with such anticipation because we can start the weekend early because we can. All right, here's your life hack. Parking in a multi-story lot, take a picture of your section or row so you don't spend hours walking around trying to find it later. Also, like an amusement park, wherever there's a big parking lot, take a picture of the nearest pole. A lot of times they'll have a number, letter, and make it easier trying to find your vehicle. Your positive thought says to find the universal elements enough, to find the air and the water exhilarating, to be refreshed by a morning walk or an evening saunter, to be thrilled by the stars at night, to be elated over a bird's nest or a wildflower in spring. These are some of the rewards of the simple life. And we appreciate the simple life and try to make it as simple as possible for you just to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Friday. Get up, move around. Maybe you've been at work. It's okay to get up and stretch.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Kentucky coach Mark Stoops normally does not let a lot of outside noise impact him, but it is obvious Stoops has been frustrated with some of the comments he's heard being made about quarterback Will Levis. The UK quarterback has been considered a certain high draft pick for months before some analysts recently started questioning Levis's accuracy and performance during the 2022 season when he was hurt part of the season. Others have also indicated that Levis came across as cocky in interviews with NFL teams and had hurt his draft status. He said he understands how quarterbacks are analyzed and that he was not making excuses for Levis, who threw fewer interceptions in 2022 than he did in 2021, but also threw fewer touchdown passes and ran for less yardage than he did a year before. Stoops admits Levis might have pressed at times last season, but said that was because UK was not as good as it had been.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
Kentucky coach Mark Stoops said he would take responsibility for some of Will Levis's issues during the 2022 season because of the team's overall play. Stoops said he has no doubts Levis has the leadership qualities that successful NFL quarterbacks must have. Stoops said what Levis does best is turn weaknesses into strengths. So let others doubt Will Levis's draft status all they want. But Mark Stoops remains on the Will Levis bandwagon and thinks he will be a certain top 10 pick next week.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalties Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. NFL Network says that Kentucky quarterback Will Levis visited the New England Patriots yesterday on the final day of top 30 visits. The Patriots hold the 14th pick in next week's NFL draft, and where Levis will go is anybody's guess. He's projected to be among the first 4 players taken Thursday night. If Cincinnati pitching can get out of the first inning, there's no telling what the Reds might do. Last night, Pittsburgh homered twice in a 4-run first, then held on for a 4-3 win over the Reds. Game 2 starters tonight will be Graham Ashcraft for Cincinnati and Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Elsewhere in the National League Thursday, rookie James Outman hit a grand slam at the top of the ninth at Wrigley Field to give the Dodgers a 6-2 win over the Cubs. Outman also had a solo shot. The Rockies blanked the Phillies 5-0. The Padres topped the Diamondbacks 9-4. And the Mets beat the Giants 9-4. In the American League, the Yankees took advantage of 11 walks to beat the Angels 9-3, while the White Sox downed the Twins 11-5. In the NBA East last night, Philadelphia is 1 win away from a series sweep over Brooklyn after winning 102-97. In the West, the Warriors cut the Kings' lead to 2-1 by beating Sacramento 114-97. Phoenix is up 2-1 over the L.A. Clippers after winning last night 129-124. Heading into the weekend, Garrett County is the number 1 team among 12th region baseball schools, according to the RPI. The Golden Lions are followed by Mercer County, Boyle County, Pulaski County, and Somerset. The top 5 fast-pitch softball teams in the 12th are East Jessamine, Somerset, Lincoln County, Boyle County, and Pulaski County. Hometown Radio brought you a middle school fast-pitch softball game yesterday as King Middle School downed Boyle County Middle School 8-1. King is now 15-0 on the season. In high school action, Danville 17, Bergen 3, Garrett County 8, Southwestern 6. Madison Southern 10, Boyle County 4, Lincoln County 14, Model 4, and Mercer County 7, Rockcastle County 5. In baseball, Boyle County beat Madison Southern 4-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's Home Equity Line of Credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ice cream, shakes, sundaes, burgers, and more at the Bergen Dairy Barn, the coolest place on the hottest day. The Bergen Dairy Barn is what I say. So hop on your horse and ride on in to the flashing lights in Bergen. Open 11 to 7 every day, except on Sundays. We're closed that day. The Bergen Dairy Barn, the best takeout around. Great burgers and ice cream in the friendliest town.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. We got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 today. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy with a high of 75. Wind gusts up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight, a low of 46. New precip amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. If you're out driving tonight, please be careful. If it starts raining very hard, watch those low-lying areas for pooling and ponding, as they say, and slow down. We got a small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing, high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 63 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:22. Is this Super Dave?
It is.
Super Dave, I've got this for you. There it is.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Super Dave. Yes, it's Super Dave. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Super Dave. Who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as
David Ashton,
mild-mannered reporter for
WHBN Radio,
fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of Super Dave.
Well, now, Super Dave, is your alias the lion from The Wizard of Oz? Because you had a picture online. It reminded me of the lion. Just the way you were laying.
Yeah, no, I'm not the cowardly lion.
Okay, all right. You got some courage, don't you?
I got a little courage.
Yeah, you did. Well, you had, as a lot of people I saw were asking about you, you had a little procedure done, and how did that go?
It went well.
Okay.
And it is helping.
Oh, great. Boy, that's great news, Super Dave.
Yeah, it's no, I'm not without pain, but it is
a little more tolerable.
Yes.
Oh, good.
A lot.
Oh, a lot more tolerable. Good.
I mean, I still have pain that's rough, but there's been a lot of it that has been relieved.
Oh, good. Well, that's a great report. That's one that we were all wanting to hear.
Yeah.
Well, good news. And speaking of good news, you got any good news that you want to lay on us?
Yeah, I've got a few things this morning.
All right. Well,
As I mentioned last week, I got there's a brand new Kenny Rogers album coming out.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I want to talk about that right now.
Well, let's do it.
It's a new album filled with previously unreleased gems and rare tracks. The album is entitled Life is Like a Song, and it will be released June 2nd. Curated and executive produced by the late country music Hall of Famer's widow, Wanda Rogers. The collection features 8 never-before-heard recordings from 2008 to 2011, including interpretations of Eric Clapton's Wonderful Tonight, Lionel Richie's Goodbye, as well as a duet with Dolly Parton on Tell Me That You Love Me. A digital deluxe edition includes 2 bonus tracks, a cover of Etta James' classic At Last, and Buddy Hyatt's Say Hello to Heaven. I'm interested to hear him do At Last. That's a really good song.
Yeah.
Now fans can stream 2 selections from the album, including the opener, Love is a Drug, a hard-driving country rock anthem co-written by Rogers' longtime musical partner and former New Christy Minstrels bandmate Kim Carnes, and the Motown classic I Wish It Would Rain. And I listened to both of them yesterday, and they were very good.
Oh, good.
They were originally made a hit by the Temptations. I think this record is fabulous, and it's going to make Kenny so proud. It would have made Kenny so proud, shares Wanda Rogers. These songs are such a beautiful reminder of his love for the feelings of a song can make for a person. He would often say that he wanted his songs to say what every man wanted to say and what every woman wanted to hear. I think there are a lot of those moments on this album. This is a very special record to me and our family because it really tells the story of our life together. And I feel his fans will also relate to it in a big way because it walks the listener through the seasons of life that we all experience in one way or another. There is joy, there is love, there is family, there is uncertainty, there is pain, there is faith. It's emotional and real. This is the kind of music Kenny loved to make. So that's something to look forward to right there.
Yeah.
Now, a brand new Charlie Pride statue was unveiled on the Ryman Auditorium's Icon Walk on April 13th with Pride's beloved wife of over 60 years, Rosine, and son Dion Pride on hand for the special day. The bronze likeness was added to the permanent outdoor exhibition to the venue grounds and was created by artist Ben Watts. The talent behind the existing 3 statues. Visitors can find Pride standing at the northwest corner of the building near the driveway on 5th Avenue next to statues of Loretta Lynn, Bill Monroe, and a likeness of Little Jimmy Dickens stands atop of Ryman's main steps facing 4th Avenue as well. Charlie Pride broke barriers and defined stereotypes, becoming one of the most successful and beloved country music artists of all time, said Colin Reed, Ryman Hospitality Properties Executive Chairman, at the unveiling. The Ryman Icon Walks honor not only his contributions and the groundwork he laid for countless other artists in country music, but also to the Ryman, where he performed many times throughout his career. Charlie's influence will always be felt throughout the entire Nashville community and his addition to the Ryman Icon Walk is our way of paying tribute to his incredible talent and enduring legacy. He was often called the Jackie Robinson of country music, Rosine shared with the crowd. The only difference was Jackie Robinson was picked for the role. Pride picked country music because he loved it, and that was his entire life. He loved his fans, and in fact, the fans drove him, added Dion. All of you drove him. You are the reason why he was a success. He was everything, and everything he did was for you. Now, King George, as he's become known over the years, George Strait, you might not hear him on mainstream country radio anymore, but that doesn't mean people aren't listening. Now, with so many ways to listen to music, via streaming, people can go back and listen to catalogs of great country artists, including George Strait. Well, now he has 3 songs that have hit platinum status. Among those songs is Amarillo by Morning, one of George Strait's first hits. It came off his 1982 album, Straight from the Heart, and has since become one of his signature tunes.
Yep.
Also joining the Triple Platinum Club is Strait's song Troubadour, which is an interesting song to find such success. Even though Strait minted more number ones in country music history than anyone, Troubadour was not one of them. The 2008 song takes a reflective look back on Strait's career as an aging performer. The song only got to number 7 on the charts. And last but not least in this list of songs that Strait has now got a platinum status for is Oceanfront Property. The 1986 single and title track to his 1987 album was one of the first Dean Dillon penned songs that helped put Strait on the map. Dillon wrote the song with legendary country songwriters Hank Cochran and Royce Porter. Now, don't be surprised if we continue to see a rise in RIAA certifications as back catalog songs continue to outperform current country songs as fans, both new and old, harken back to the 80s and 90s as a better time for country music. So that's what I got this week, Rick.
Very good. Let's see, birthday-wise. Paul Davis Singer was born on this date in 1948. He expired in 2008. He had I Go Crazy, 65 Love Affair.
I Go Crazy is a very good song.
Yeah.
I heard you play that just a few minutes ago.
Yep. Mel Carter tomorrow will be 84. Peter Frampton will be 73 tomorrow.
Wow.
Glenn Campbell tomorrow, born in 1936, expired in 2017. Roy Orbison, born 1936 on Sunday.
He's a great one. So is Glenn Campbell.
Yep. Good stuff there. And that music-wise, that's about all I've got there, too.
Well, I can't think of anybody offhand at the moment. So.
All right. Well, we appreciate the report, sir, and we look forward to having you back on again next Friday. And it's so good to hear about you getting some relief for your back.
Yes, definitely. It started feeling pretty good after I got out of there.
Yeah. I know a couple other people that are going to have that procedure done, so hopefully they get relief as well.
Well, I didn't really know what to expect, but I was hopeful.
Yep.
And so far,
All right. Well,
it's different.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. A little getting used to, but again, it'll be worth it.
Oh yeah.
Well, you and your kiddies have fun this weekend, and have a safe weekend, and we'll talk to you again next Friday.
All right. You too.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There goes Super Dave. Now it's time for Super Robert with news at 8:34.
With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Should a solar farm be developed north of Harrodsburg on 900 acres? Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele explains why the land is valued for development over continuing the use as farmland.
The city, the county, and the industrial development got together and were trying to figure out how to best use that land, and actually had started receiving interest and actually got to participate in site visits from some companies that would like to come into Mercer County. A lot of people are confused. They're like, why can't we keep it farmland? The biggest issue right now is we're on the radar, so to speak. The state is aware of how valuable our land is. It has rail, it has transmission lines, it's on a main highway close to airports. So it's actually one of the number one sites in Kentucky for development, and we have been told by multiple companies now it's the top 15 in the United States. We have Fortune 500 companies looking at this site. So in the meantime, while we were trying to develop, KU, or it's actually LG&E, which is PPL, they started their own initiative and filed on the same land to develop for solar. So the problem that we're concerned is that we're not giving locally. We should be able to decide how land is developed through our planning and zoning. And our hope is that we can develop it for jobs because, they have put in their PSC filing that the solar farm will bring 0 jobs if they listed that themselves in the filing, whereas we're looking at upwards of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 jobs to our area.
I'm Robert Wagner.
At Suttles Tree Care, we salute the beauty of the great outdoors. And for those times when the great outdoors isn't so beautiful, you don't have to worry. At Suttles Tree Care, we do it all. We help protect your trees from damage in high winds and storms, even tree and stump removal, land clearing, brush trimming. Let Suttles Tree Care take a look at your property. If there's a tree that could be a problem, we'll let you know and take care of it before the problem happens. At Suttles Tree Care, you get the best for less. Affordable, expert tree and brush trimming, cabling to reduce stress damage on your tree from high winds, weight from ice and snow, and heavy foliage. At Suttles Tree Care, we're your neighbors. We live here. We're a licensed, insured, locally owned business, a family that's been taking care of your land for over 30 years. The great outdoors. It's beautiful. At Suttles Tree Care, we can help you keep it that way. Visit SuttlesTreeCare.com and let's take care of your trees and property before there's a problem. Suttles Tree Care. Get the best for less.
And now the WHBN obituary report. Amanda Vazachary, age 39 of Lexington, died Monday. A private family gathering is planned. Arrangements by Ransdell's Funeral Chapel. Roy Griffin, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Wednesday. He is the widow of Mary Griffith. Visitation is this Saturday from 11 until the time of service at noon at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Jennifer Ann Osborne, age 51 of Harrodsburg, died Wednesday. She was the wife of Stacy Osborne. Visitation is this Monday from 5 to 8 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Funeral services will be this Tuesday at 1 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And that's the WHBN obituary report.
Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADA Heating and Air.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
This is the Hometown Radio Network live sports broadcast schedule for this weekend, which is always brought to you by Monticello Bank. Saturday, it's the Ag Pro 300 NASCAR Infinity Race from Talladega Super Speedway. Our coverage gets underway at 3:30 on 103.9 FM WHIR. Then on Sunday, it's the big boys, the Geico 500 NASCAR Cup Series race from Talladega Super Speedway. Our coverage gets underway at 2 on 103.9 FM WHIR. Both races are also streamed live at hometownlive.net.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon o'clock and 1, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 75, wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight, low of 46. New precip amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. If you're out driving tonight, please be careful, slow down. Got a small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61, wind up to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday, sunny, high of 60. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 63 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:40 and a half.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, since you brought up the subject, I'll continue on with it. The president of France, Emmanuel Macron, and the transliteration of his name into Chinese roughly means horse overcomes dragon. Now, 5 years ago, he gave Chinese leader Xi Jinping a horse as a gift, which some people find interesting since China considers itself a descendant of the dragon, though that's probably reading too much into it. Britney Spears is an anagram for Presbyterians. She's not Presbyterian, though. She was raised Baptist and dabbled in Kabbalah as an adult. The 4th president, James Madison, and the 12th president, Zachary Taylor, were second cousins. That makes them closer than Teddy Roosevelt and Franklin Roosevelt, who are 5th cousins. Studies have found the middle stall in a public bathroom is usually the dirtiest. The first stall is the cleanest. And the first time Google changed its logo to one of its doodles was in August of 1998, 6 days before they even incorporated the company. The doodle was in honor of Burning Man, which is where the two founders were going that weekend. All right. Thank you for that. Let's see. We are going to play a song request. This one goes out to Bridget Renee Logue. Roy Orbison, born Sunday, 1936. Oh, pretty woman. Happy birthday, Bridget Renee Logue.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and a summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Glenn Campbell, gentle on my mind. We celebrate the birth of one Glenn Campbell tomorrow. He's born in 1936. And Roy Orbison, Oh Pretty Woman for that. He was born Sunday, same year, 1936. It is 8:48 and a half. We've got our state representative, Kim King, coming up when? Right after these.
It might be a wrap on basketball season, but at Cartown Kia, we're celebrating our fan favorites with great deals all month long. Like the crowd-pleasing 2023 Kia Forte. Lease for just $299 down and $299 a month. Your excitement is just getting started when you shop Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $249 down, $249 per month. 36-month lease is 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 1st.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Well, thank you very much, Alex. I appreciate that. Now, Florida gets a bad rap sometimes, and it's not fair to judge an entire state by its endless supply of stupid criminals. This, however, is dumb. Yesterday, the authorities in Florida decided to test a mobile emergency alert system by sending everyone a loud alarm on their smartphones at 4:45 a.m. Millions of people were rudely awakened to the message on their phones saying, "Test. This is a test of the emergency alert system. No action is required." Later, the government apologized and admitted they botched it. It wasn't meant to be sent out to phones that early. It was supposed to play on TV. Probably have startled your grandparents at Fort Lauderdale who were waiting on the morning paper. A Republican politician says he's planning to file a bill called Stop Wake Act to ban the tests on that happening between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m.
Can you believe that, State Representative Kim King? Did you hear that story?
I only heard the tail end of it, but I think it is that DeSantis. Seems like I didn't hear the beginning of your story. I think they're talking about it in Florida too.
It's Florida, where at 4:45 a.m. they sent out a loud alarm on their smartphone saying "test." This is a test the emergency system. No action is required. It woke everybody up.
Absolutely. Well, that happened here in Kentucky right around Christmas time. It was not 4:40-ish, but it was just before midnight, and the phone buzzer went off, the iPad buzzer went off, everybody's devices went off, I think pretty much all across the state, and it was because of a wreck on 71 in northern Kentucky. So we have already identified that there's a little bit of a glitch in how that emergency broadcast system warning goes out. And it's my understanding here in Kentucky that has already been addressed just in the software side of it. But I tell you what, I understand the frustration. When it went off that night here in December, I about jumped out of my skin.
Yeah.
It's the same buzzer as when you get an Amber Alert, that just bullhorn blasting kind of sound, which is good if we have a tornado or something else in the area. But for a wreck on 71 that's an hour and a half, 2 hours away from central Kentucky.
Yeah, really? We had to have that.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Well, good luck to them in Florida.
Yeah.
Clearly, I have no idea how Florida is set up. But again, we addressed that in Kentucky. It didn't take a law. Everybody was upset, including all of the constitutional officers, which means the ones that serve statewide. And it was just fixed behind the scenes in the software component. So you never know. Maybe they can do that too. But we have some local folks that are down in Florida right now for different activities. And they reported that happened to them as well. But how are you today, Radio Rick?
For a man of my age and temperament, I'm doing well.
Well, very good. Very good. Grab a paper and pencil. I'm going to start and end with some information from Congressman Andy Barr's office. In case you don't get this down the first time through, I'm going to try to repeat it just before we end our conversation today. I'm going to keep this note in my packet of items to talk to you all about, and I'll try to repeat this until we get into this rhythm. So if that has allowed folks to grab as you say, a paper crayon, lipstick, marker, crayon, whatever you might need.
Whatever writes.
Yeah, indeed. So Congressman Andy Barr will hold mobile office hours in several counties, but I'm going to give you Jessamine and Mercer counties' dates and times. So it'll be recurring every month. Now, most of the time he will be in D.C., but it will be his close inner circle office staff that will be with us in these two counties. And I'm sure whenever he's home and not in D.C., he will be joining us as well. But in Jessamine County, that will recur every second Tuesday, so not a specific date, but every second Tuesday from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m., and that will be in the same office space where Judge Executive David West's office is. That's right there on Main Street. In Mercer County, our mobile office hours will be the third Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m., and this will be in an available room where Judge Executive Sarah Steele's office is. We lovingly still call that the Gateway Building, and that's where our county executive offices are. So if you go stop by the sheriff's office, county clerk, PDA, Judge Steele's office, in that office space there. So again, Jessamine County, second Tuesday, 10:30 to 11:30. Mercer County, the third Tuesday, 1 to 2 p.m. So I'm going to try to remind us of that. I'm not sure. Since I've been serving, we have not had those on a set schedule recurring every month. So it may take us a little bit of time to get into that rhythm, but we certainly do appreciate them making that available. did you have any follow-up questions about our solar conversation on Wednesday? I want to give you top priority on that. If not, I have a few bills to go over, but it's totally up to you.
Hang on just a second. Let me stretch
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Wednesday on my calendar is completely open. So if you all want to 9:05 or 9:35, whichever is more convenient, that works. Either
Okay.
one.
May I get back with that gentleman?
You sure may. Yes.
Okay.
See what works
Well,
best. Yeah.
Sure. Everyone tune in. We'll have a special guest with another perspective on this solar topic, either 9:05 or 9:35 next Wednesday, and he and I will be in studio with you. So tune in for that. Okay. Well, I will review a couple of bills that are agriculture related, and one. Well, I'm just going to jump into it. House Bill 9 will set aside, and we created a grant program. Now, grant isn't the word. It's an acronym for Government Resources Accelerating Needed Transformation. Government always has to be wordy, doesn't it, radio?
Yeah.
But anyway, so we have that grant program administrative structure set up now. So this will be able to help us have our match component for $3 trillion with a T, $3 trillion. I can't even fathom how many zeros that is, but $3 trillion that's available from the federal government for economic development, education, infrastructure, and agriculture in areas in rural United States counties that have energy components. Okay, think East Kentucky and West Kentucky. That's where our coal fields and coal mines are. And so we are putting this infrastructure into place so that we will have money to match and draw down those federal funds. I don't know Indiana's session meeting structure, but they have already passed this. And last year, or recently, they invested as a state $500 million and drew down $10 billion with a B. So anyway, we put that into place. It doesn't directly affect Jessamine, Mercer, or Washington counties, but it will affect 21 counties in East Kentucky and 20 counties in West Kentucky. But Radio Rick, if we can get those folks, up and rolling, and I'm really trying to push tourism in Eastern Kentucky, and of course we have the beautiful lakes in Western Kentucky. If we can get them up and self-sustaining and thriving in those areas, it will not only reduce taxpayer funds that have to go in and help our neighbors in those areas, but if they start to thrive, they'll be paying taxes and helping to pay for other community amenities as well. So that was House Bill 9. House Bill 76, Representative Reed from LaRue County and I, every single year, would pass resolutions recognizing different agriculture months. Well, with a resolution, unless otherwise noted, they expire at the end of the calendar year, and you have to do it all over every single year. So we combined them all into one bill that is now law, and so that is automatically recurring, bringing recognition. As an example, April, where we're in right now, is soybean month, and next month is National Beef Month. So just trying to get our dairy producers, soybeans, pork, beef, everyone, just a little bit of recognition, and hopefully we can celebrate that and help them thrive. House Bill 130. Since I serve on Tobacco Settlement Agreement Oversight Fund, we talk about shared use county programs quite a bit. And if you'll remember, we've mentioned several times that no-till drills are the most common shared use county pieces of equipment. And that's because the farmer individually probably can't afford to buy that piece of equipment. But if the county group owns it, the farmer can come in and with a very nominal fee be able to use that, and it's all scheduled. It works perfectly. It's a wonderful program. Well, this will expand it to allow heavy equipment, so much bigger pieces than what we normally agree to and allow for counties to purchase and or share. And counties can go together. So if a project is even too large for our Mercer County group, they can join with a regional collaboration with a surrounding county and do that as well. It happens to be Alan Bryant's birthday. He is the soil conservation representative for the entire state. He's out of Henry County, and he brought this to me several years ago, and I'm glad we got it passed this year. We also passed Senate Bill 48 to completely restructure the state office of veterinary, and we're trying to get that more sustainable, where it seems like we're always looking for another state vet or a deputy state vet, and there are needs all across the state. Reviewing those Andy Barr mobile office hours, Jessamine County, he will be with you all at Judge Executive David West's office the second Tuesday, or his staff, the second Tuesday of every month from 10:30 to 11:30. In Mercer County, the third Tuesday at Judge Steele's office or an available room there, the third Tuesday, 1 to 2 p.m., and I'll try to keep reminding us of that until we get in that rhythm. Anytime you have a question or concern, you can always start with me at 734-2173. If I need to reach out to local officials or federal officials, you're always welcome to start with me, and I'll make those connections. But if not, this would be a great time for you to visit with his staff as well. But I hope everyone, especially you, Radio Rick, has a wonderful weekend.
Well, thank you. And while we're talking just quickly, the Harrodsburg Historical Society is holding a rummage sale. It should be underway now, going on until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Lots of household items, linens, dishes, utensils, 3 window air conditioning units, collectibles, and yesterday's treasures. It's held at 220 South Child Street.
Well, that is going to be a good time, and that would be a good way to kick off your weekend.
That's right. Might save you some money.
Flintstone and rummage sale.
There you go.
Indeed.
Very good.
Well, very good.
All
Thank you for that reminder.
Okay.
I sincerely appreciate that. Lord willing, I'll call in from the King's Table Monday morning about 8:50.
That'll work.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
State Representative Kim King on WHBN Harrodsburg. Your time is 9:03 on WHBN.
The man accused of killing a teen and injuring 3 others in a crash at a bus stop in Thousand Oaks, California, has been charged with murder. Daniel Martindale with the latest.
The man was charged with a dozen crimes on Thursday. A 15-year-old boy was killed near Westlake High School on Tuesday in what police are calling an intentional act. The suspect, a 24-year-old man, is a former student at the high school. He's being held without bail. The man is also accused of stabbing a Walmart employee in Simi Valley about an hour before the deadly crash. Prosecutors say he assaulted several other employees, hitting at least one with pepper spray. He's also accused of driving to a family member's home in Camarillo, threatening the people there and holding them against their will while armed with a gun and knife.
Detectives are looking for a man who sexually assaulted a teenage girl at a Broadway theater in New York City. Theater goers are in shock.
Especially here, Broadway is such a sacred place. Why would you do that?
This happened at the St. James Theater last Thursday. Police released videos of the man. Police released photos of the man wanted for allegedly groping the 16-year-old as she waited to leave the theater and then did so again after following her outside. The theater says it's working with the NYPD on the matter. Demolition of a parking garage that collapsed in Lower Manhattan continues today. Scott Pringle reports.
Crews continue to carefully remove dozens of vehicles, concrete, and other debris from the 4-story garage on Ann Street. It's unclear how long this is going to take. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, he's now opened an investigation into Tuesday's collapse. Now, documents from 2010 show cracks and corrosion and a call for structural repairs, but it's unclear if these issues were addressed.
Another poll is giving Donald Trump a strong lead over likely GOP presidential contender Ron DeSantis. A new Wall Street Journal poll shows the former president with 51% support from likely Republican voters, and the Florida governor at 38%. Other GOP candidates trail far behind, including former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley with 5% support and South Carolina Senator Tim Scott with just 3%. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
With a Hometown Radio Network news update, I'm Robert Wagner. Should a solar farm be developed north of Harrodsburg on 900 acres? Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele explains why the land is valued for development over continuing the use as farmland.
The city, the county, and the industrial development got together and were trying to figure out how to best use that land, and actually had started receiving interest and actually got to participate in site visits from some companies that would like to come into Mercer County. A lot of people are confused. They're like, why can't we keep it farmland? The biggest issue right now is we're on the radar, so to speak. The state is aware of how valuable our land is. It has rail, it has transmission lines, it's on a main highway close to airports. So it's actually one of the number one sites in Kentucky for development, and we have been told by multiple companies now it's the top 15 in the United States. We have Fortune 500 companies looking at this site. So in the meantime, while we were trying to develop, KU, or it's actually LG&E, which is PPL, they started their own initiative and filed on the same land to develop for solar. So the problem that we're concerned is that we're not giving locally. We should be able to decide how land is developed through our planning and zoning. And our hope is that we can develop it for jobs because, they have put in their PSC filing that the solar farm will bring 0 jobs. They listed that themselves in the filing, whereas we're looking at upwards of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 jobs to our area.
I'm Robert Wagner.
It's Suntan City's best deal of the year. Right now, you can tan for a year for as low as $15 a month when paid in full.
At Suntan City, there's always a reason to celebrate. Because when you have a beautiful tan, the fun never has to end. Keep the party going with a stunning glow that lets your natural beauty shine all year long.
Don't miss out. Tan for a year for as low as $15 a month when paid in full. Visit a salon today.
Let yourself shine at Suntan City.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties, just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers, where we can make those tears tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Thompson Car Care Service Center in Harrodsburg, towing and repair specialist, has been family owned and operated since 1967. 3 generations and going strong. Thompson Service Center, located at 200 North Childs, specializes in all makes and models. They offer towing service 24/7. A member of AAA Services, you could trust their staff. Visit Thompson Service Center at 200 North Childs Street in Harrodsburg or call 734-9732. Get your car or truck ready for the road ahead at Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, 200 North Childs Street.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
We got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly cloudy, high of 75. Wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers, possible thunderstorm tonight, low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. So if you're out and about tonight, be careful, slow down. Small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61. Wind up to 15 miles an hour. Mostly clear tomorrow night and low of 35. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. on Sunday. Mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. on Monday. Sunny, high of 60. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, high of 65. Scattered showers on Wednesday. Mostly cloudy, high of 63. Scattered showers on Thursday. Mostly cloudy, high of 64. Right now, speaking of 64, we've got partly cloudy skies and 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:10. Good Friday morning to you. It's the 21st day of April. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. We're giving away another DQ ice cream cake before 10 o'clock this morning. For those having a birthday between the 15th and 21st, we've got registered right now Ernie Hatfield, Linda Gray, Bridget Renee Logue, Brad Burchett, Chris Ross, and Jennifer Hoop. Birthdays, we do them for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. For today, my son, Brett, happy birthday. Mitch Ellis, Ernie Hatfield, Joe Bushman, Bridget Renee Logue, Linda Gray, Alan Bryant. Tomorrow, Jeff Cuddy, Brian Beasley, Christine Bonrigo. And on Sunday, Steve Bertram and Christina Lewis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina. We appreciate that. Stopping by singing happy birthday to our birthday-ers. Now, today is Kindergarten Day. National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day. Big Word Day. Thank you for Libraries Day, National Chocolate-Covered Cashews Day, and Tuna Rights Day. Celebrate those accordingly. There I said it again. Celebrate. This is Power Hour number 4, kids. We are celebrating the start of the weekend, if you just happen to be getting up now, because we can. Cue it, Fred. Oh, we all feel that way when the weekend hits us, don't we? Here's your life hack. Parking in a multi-story lot. Take a picture of your section and row so you don't spend hours walking around trying to find it later. Also, like an amusement park or where there's a lot of cars, take a picture that's close. There's a pole, something, markings to make it easy to find there too. And here's your positive thought. To find the universal elements enough, to find the air and water exhilarating, to be refreshed by a morning walk or an evening saunter, to be thrilled by stars at night, to be elated over a bird's nest or a wildflower in spring. These are some of the rewards of the simple life. And we are going to bring you the simple life, hopefully just make your life a little easier by telling you to just sit back, relax, and watch the pictures as they fly through the air on this Friday.
The following program contains material not suitable for children, adults, or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find, I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday. It was the longest week ever.
I got a headache and the runs.
I think we could all use a drink.
Yeah, the way I feel, I can use a stiff drink.
The answer is, this is the color of snow.
Water's yellow.
Fantastic.
So just come on, let's go. I mean it. Am's great.
Okay, let's see. I am trying to... Oh, here it is. I'm not sure he's going to answer the phone, but we're going to try it. All right?
Hey, you've reached Brett. Please leave me a name and number. I'll get back with you as soon as possible.
I knew he wasn't going to answer.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Happy birthday, my son. This is for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Oh, shoo. Oh, boy, that was just not real good, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to make another phone call right now, and we'll see if we can get a hold of this person right here. Well, that didn't work out. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's see now. Did I get that? Yeah, okay. Let's see. It is 9:16 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. I don't want to go 0 for 2. I hope this guy's going to answer his phone.
Radio Rep.
Pitmaster downtown, Tom Brown, how are you?
What are you doing, man?
I'm just sitting here and playing music and talking and sitting on my butt and, just having a big time.
Man, you know everybody and talk to everybody. You got a great thing going.
Yeah. Hey, don't tell anybody because I don't want them to catch on, Tom.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
I got it.
It's secret safe.
Good. Thank you so much. Hey, what is going to be happening in the Fastenal NWK parking lot next to the tracks, 11 to 2 or so today?
We'll be doing rib eyes, rib tips, whole pork, sauced, unsauced. Help me out here, Rick.
Slaw burger, slaw dogs.
Jumbo dog.
Yeah.
Slaw dog.
A killer slaw, folks, if you've not tried Tom's.
Casserole.
Yeah, oh, man. Good stuff.
Coleslaw and cowboy beans, I believe.
Cowboy beans, okay. Very good. And you are set up again, and you just are enticing everyone with that great smell of cooking outdoors.
Nice, man. Yeah, the wood is a little bit of an extra seasoning. A lot of people don't get to do at home, so they sneak down here and get them something for the weekend.
Oh, good. I advise it heavily, too. And speaking of heavily, if you drive by or driving by Tom next to the tracks there, toot the horn and let him know, hey, we appreciate you. I've had a great meal with you, and we look forward to having some more meals with you again. So beep the horn when you go by the tracks there for Tom and Kathy. And, again, let them know that they are appreciated. And I dare someone to drive by with the window down when the smell's going. And if you don't do a safe U-turn, there's something wrong.
We've got a few people who want to stop here for some breakfast. Just don't have it ready yet.
Yeah, having breakfast already. Well, that's all you need is to have to get up even earlier and try to procure some breakfast items.
Biscuits and gravy. I bet he'd be busy.
Oh, wow. Man.
That sounds kind of good.
Yeah, it
biscuits
does.
And gravy.
And you get people through so quickly there. So if you see a few people there, don't fret. You've got a great system going there. And if you want to call ahead, they can have it ready for you at 859-613-3221.
Right.
How Martin Barbecue.
If they just want 2 pounds in a...
Yeah, take it to go for the weekend.
Yeah, in a container and then dish it out on mini buns, big buns, whatever they want.
Wow, very good. And you have the complete deal. You got drinks in the coolers as well.
Yeah, we use the screw-off bottles. A lot of guys like that because they put the top back on and go back to work.
Right.
So we keep those on ice, everything from grape to root beer to Pepsi and Coke and all the good stuff.
Oh, you only have the good stuff. That's what we're used to.
Yeah. Sometimes people haven't had barbecue or stopped in a long time.
Yeah.
As a kid, they'd have barbecue with a grape or an orange. And we try to let them go back in the day if they want.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that at all.
No, man, the good
stuff.
old days.
Yes. And the good old days are back again at the Fastenal NWK parking lot next to the tracks. Downtown Tom Brown, the pitmaster, is set up with his High Mountain Barbecue gang ready from 11 till 2. People, not for breakfast now. Just wait. Give him time to cook it and get everything going. That smell going there. I mean, he even stopped trains. That's unbelievable. And I bet the trains even beep when they come through at you.
Well, we got a couple little things going with the train sometimes now. They have a mandatory stop once in a while.
Well, sure. That smell will make the train stop.
Well, they try to stop when they can grab some lunch at the same time, and people think we've stopped the train and caused all the trouble.
Yeah, you're holding up.
I promise. It was mandatory. Or sometimes I'll wrap up some dogs in foil, and we play this. I pretend I'm Dan Marino, and they're the receiver.
Yeah, you're the quarterback, and they're the receivers. There you go. Yeah, that works.
So, yeah, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but we've got a few things going on.
Well, hey, everybody's got to eat, Tom.
Man, they do, and those guys work hard, brother.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's hard sitting around riding around on a track all day.
Well, golly, with the people, the way they rush the tracks, I've never seen anything like it, man.
Oh, yeah, the people trying to beat the train.
Wow, we see it about twice a week where you just can't believe they made it, or why would you try it?
Yeah, why would you try it? Are you in that big a hurry?
No kidding, man. I think crazy stuff right here, so be safe.
Yes.
It's a lot of metal coming at you. People just don't realize.
And there's a reason the gate is down and red lights flashed. That means warning, Will Robinson.
No kidding. But, oh, man, yeah, listen, it's going to be another beautiful day. I think the rain comes in tomorrow.
Right.
But
showers
it's getting
tonight.
nicer and nicer.
Yes. Small chance of showers tomorrow. And we got a slight chance between noon o'clock and 1 today.
I might risk it tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Well, great. I hope to see you guys.
Okay, great. And again, if you're going by the area right there by Fastenal NWK parking lot next to the tracks, please lay on the horn and let Tom know that you appreciate him and had a great meal. And especially if you do beep the horn, to let Tom and Kathy know, hey, we're going to stop by again soon. Like today for lunch.
Excellent.
All right. Tom, hey, great. Hope you have a great weekend, my friend, and we'll talk again early next week.
Okay, brother, man. Listen, everyone in Harrodsburg, be safe. Have a great weekend, and I appreciate your support.
Not a problem. We appreciate you as well.
Okay, guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's downtown Tom Brown. He is set up 11 to 2 to feed you people. This is Paul Davis. 65 Love Affair. He was born on this date, 1948. He expired in 2008.
Say, oh no, baby, oh no. If I could go back again, well, I know our love will never end. Back with all my friends to that wonderful 65 Motor Band. Rock and roll was simple and free. Oh, I still sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams. Nighttime too. I love you and I'm dreaming of you. That won't do. Dream, baby, make me stop my dreaming. You can make my dreams come true. Yeah, sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams. Nighttime too. I love you and I'm dreaming of you. That won't do. Dream, baby, make my time a dreaming. You can make my dreams come true. Oh, sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream?
Oh, sweet dreams. Roy Orbison. He was born on this date on Sunday in 1936. We have got Betty Smothers. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. She is in the wings. Larry the Legend Sanders isn't here, but we will carry on in his stead with Betty. And we're going to do it right after we do the news from K&N. Harrodsburg Historical Society is having a rummage sale going on until 3 o'clock, 220 South Child Street. 220 South Child Street, going on until 3 o'clock. It's 9:30.
News Network.
As the DEA is putting out new warnings about a powerful animal sedative that is being mixed with fentanyl and other drugs across much of the nation, the state of Kentucky saw the number of people dying from drug overdoses drop over the course of the last year.
The Kentucky Injury Prevention and Research Center says Kentucky's drug overdose deaths declined in 2022 by 5% compared with 2021. Dana Quessenberry is with the Kentucky Drug Overdose Data to Action program.
We're really optimistic about this finding. This early signal gives us some support that our prevention and intervention efforts that are implemented by Kentucky, our state and local partners across the state, that they're having an effect.
2,127 Kentuckians died from a drug overdose last year, compared with 2,257 in 2021. I'm Haley Hansen.
States like Kentucky are now starting to see xylazine being cut in with fentanyl. That's a dangerous combo because xylazine is not an opiate, making Narcan, the overdose reversal drug, ineffective. Significant improvements are coming to Louisville's downtown jail. Mayor Craig Greenberg unveiling the first 3 steps that his administration is taking to improve safety for inmates and staff.
From now on, initial entry screenings will include much more in-depth psychological evaluations, and we'll have master's level clinicians available 24 hours a day to conduct these evaluations.
A new online dashboard is also going to be displaying jail population data. This all coming after activists met outside of LMDC on Wednesday, demanding better transparency and better treatment for inmates. I'm Rick Ucino.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
Whitaker Bank is dedicated to providing exceptional banking experiences to our fellow Kentuckians. We live in the communities we serve, and we work diligently to serve the needs of our neighbors. This is Rita McIntyre, head teller and branch manager of the South Branch located at 928 South College Street in Harrodsburg. Stop in and let us put our experience and customer service to work for you. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Car Express Wash. Don't drive dirty.
Unlimited wash memberships are the best way to take care of your car. Save money and wash for as little as $1 a day at Car Express Wash. Free vacuums with every paid visit. Undercarriage blasters are available on all washes. Family plans, fleet accounts, veterans and first responder discounts. Ask about their discount and loyalty cards. Car Express Wash, Danville Bypass, Big Blue Building.
Car Express Wash. Don't drive dirty. Car Express Wash.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
I'm tired of working on my old, worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
We've got a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 today, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 75, wind up to 16 miles an hour. Showers and a possible thunderstorm tonight, a low of 46. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. If you're out and about tonight, be careful. It starts raining. Slow down. Small chance of showers after 5 tomorrow afternoon. Cloudy through mid-morning, gradual clearing with a high of 61, wind to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 35. Areas of frost on Sunday at 9 a.m. Before then, mostly sunny, high of 55. Widespread frost before 9 a.m. again Monday morning. Coming to sunny skies and a high of 60. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies. 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:35 and a half. My guest is Betty Smothers. Good morning, Betty.
Good morning. How is everyone?
I hope everybody is well. I mean, the weekend is here. It couldn't get too much better than this, can it?
We've had a wonderful week of weather. I wish it'd just stay.
Yes. Normally, we have Larry the Legend Sanders here, but he is not available for the next couple weeks. But he did schedule you to come in today.
Yes, he did.
And you're not foreign to us. You've been out here before with Larry and myself.
Yes, and I enjoyed it very much.
Well, give us a little capsule review on the life of Betty Smothers and when you got started singing and that type of thing.
Okay, when we had a band called Little South, and we played everywhere. And today I want to talk about the first members in Little South, because as any band, anybody that's in music knows, you kind of have people flow in and flow out.
Right.
So the first group that we had, I'm going to mention all the guys that were in it.
Sure, please do.
And one was Sammy Baker. He played guitar and steel guitar. Nikki Pendergraft played bass. My husband was the lead guitarist. And Glenn Bird played drums. So one of the first gigs that we did when we were first starting out, we did the Outhouse Blowout, and we were the first band to do that.
Wow.
And that was interesting, believe me. But it was a lot of fun. Jeannie was a great person, and we had so much fun. We had a good crowd. And I need to plug somebody here. When we first started out, we had quite a bit of equipment, but Carl's Music in Lexington loaned us, you would not believe, the system that we went to Lexington and picked up. And he said, all I ask is that you put stickers of Carl's Music here, there, and everywhere.
Right.
So we did that, and we were the first band to ever do the Outhouse Blowout, and it was so much fun. I've even got plaques on our wall that we got because, so. And I've also got a trophy that they gave us. So, there's a lot of memories in this.
Yeah.
But just a bunch of great guys, and we played together for a long time. We did country and southern rock, and I left one person out.
Okay.
Ronnie Wolford. I'm sorry, Ronnie. He played acoustic guitar with us and sang some. So that was interesting. So, but we started in 1989, and we played music as Little South all the way up until 2007. And the reason why we kind of shifted out of it, my husband got ill and he wasn't able to do it. So that, that's one of the reasons. But I've got so many friends in music. I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful for all the people that played with us. But that was the first group. I got two more groups.
You were in 3 groups?
Well, let's just say I had 3 different groups that were Little South.
Okay.
So, and but we had a lot of fun. We played everywhere. We played Somerset. We played the VFWs here in town. We played the Red Barn in Junction City. We had played for a long time. We had quite a following. So I was just tickled to death. My husband, Steve Smothers, he was a band leader, and we would book stuff. But the funny part is when you've got people in the band and you want to practice, you got to call everybody and say, can you do this date?
Yeah.
Can you do this date? Or when can we practice? So it was interesting, but a lot of fun. And I'm really grateful that I had the experience.
It is hard when you got 4 or 5 people and everybody's schedule is different because everybody's running, doing different things.
Well,
they all have a life.
And they have jobs.
Yeah.
And so we always tried to be considerate. And if they couldn't practice on one particular night, we'd try to reschedule it. But we had pretty much luck booking. We played a lot in Somerset. We even played in Lexington at Armadillos. And like I've said before, we played at the Corner Pocket in Nicholasville, which was one of the main places to play at that particular time. And we played there for like 3.5 years.
Wow.
So, but we had to audition, and I got to give a shout out to some people that helped us get the audition. Sure. They were called the Fletcher Brothers.
Oh, I used to live across the street from them.
Right. Well, now they're in Tennessee.
Right.
And they're called the Kentucky Linemen. So there's a story I could tell you. When my husband taught James guitar, and so, but Mitchell was only about 8.
Okay.
The bass player.
Yeah.
So I would go with my husband out there for him to give them lessons because I got to be good friends with their parents. So one day we'd come for Steve to give them lessons, and Mitchell was outside playing with G.I. Joe. Now, that's how little Mitchell was.
Yeah.
So we went out and got him. We said, Mitchell, you got to quit playing. You got to come in here and hit the bass. But I've got great memories. People that you play with in music in all honesty, they become a family.
Yeah.
And I mean, whether you're with them today, tomorrow, or see them anywhere else, music is family orientated, I think, or my experience was.
Larry always says that music is a universal language, that everyone, doesn't make any difference who you are, where you are, that it does bond everybody together because you have that common thread, if you will.
Yes, you do. And here's another thing I wanted to say about the musicians that's been with us. We've had several different groups that were Little South, and they were all top notch. And I mean, I'm just very grateful for all of them. They're still my friends. You know, life gets in the way sometimes, and you don't get to see all your friends.
Sure.
But I still count them as friends, you know.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I always try to do, especially when we were playing clubs, is I made a point to go and talk to the tables, the people,
right,
and say, where are you from? Thank you for coming. And do you have any input about, you know, what would you like to hear tonight? And, you know, that's a way that you build your crowd, and people need to know that they're appreciated for coming out and spending their money, and they're there to hear you. So I had a blast.
It's like, you know, people, I've got birthdays that I put on every day. We do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the weekend. People like to hear their names.
Exactly.
And I think it makes it feel more a part of the show, makes it more real.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when you're talking with the crowd, it's making people feel welcome. It makes people feel like, hey, you know, I appreciate this. You're not just separated by a stage up there and, you know, playing music.
It doesn't mean that I'm any better than anyone else. I just it was something I wanted to do. I wanted the people that paid to come see us know that they were appreciated.
Right.
Because they could spend their money somewhere else and go listen to someone else.
Yep.
But we had a following, I will say that, and we were pretty well known. And we've done, I think we did the thing in Nicholasville, at the park, you know, where their jamboree.
Yeah, Jessamine Jamboree.
Jessamine Jamboree.
Yeah.
We've done that several times. Then we played at the VFW here in Danville. We we played downtown in Danville and Main Street. We played at the gazebo when it was there.
Yeah.
So Constitution Square Days, we did that.
All right.
So I mean, you know, for them to let us block Main Street and do a thing, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It really was cool. But I just feel very fortunate that I've got a lot of people. And the second group that we had, because we had Ray Montgomery. He played on bass. Dwayne Miller was our drummer. He's from Lancaster. And let's see who. Byron Cooper. He was from Harrodsburg at that particular time. He played bass. And he played keyboards. So we had that group, and we took professional pictures, and it's just so much fun. It really is. There was two final groups. The one where we played Corner Pocket, it was Sammy Marcy. He was male lead. I was female lead. My husband was the band manager, Steve Smothers. We had Robert Feeback. He's from Bergen, and he played keyboards. And then our drummer was Ronnie McIver, and he was from Bergen at the same time. Oh. So our bass player was Kobe Gammon, and he was from Harrodsburg. So we had a lot of Harrodsburg interest. But that's the group that played at Corner Pocket for that particular time for 3.5 years. And then when we had another group, the thing about it is when you change one person in a group, it changes the whole outcome. It really does.
Yeah.
But then we went with Eben Henson was our drummer.
Really?
Yes, for about 15 years, believe it or not. And then we had Keith Taylor on bass. He's from Salvisa, Harrodsburg. And my husband played steel guitar and lead guitar. And then I was the female lead. And then Jeff Kane from Stanford was our lead.
Yeah.
So we've had 3 different bunches. but I'm very grateful. Oh, maybe 4, but I'm very fortunate. They're all my friends.
Oh, that's great. And I want to come back and explore more where the name came from, but we got to stop right here and pay some bills, Betty. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll be back with Betty Smothers and more talk about Little South. Right here for you, 946 and a half. You're getting on WHBN, AM and FM.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Harrodsburg, Mercer County has a lot to offer. Want a great burger? It's here. Want a crafted farm-to-table meal? It's here too. Want to indulge on Southern hospitality? Enjoy yellow leg fried chicken and a 2-year-old ham, and top it off with hand-dip ice cream. It's all here. Harrodsburg, Mercer County. Tell your friends and family. Southern hospitality continues with a stay in a historic inn, a bed and breakfast, or a traditional hotel motel. Remember, your adventure in hospitality starts here in Harrodsburg, Mercer County. This message brought to you by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission. For more info, go online to harrodsburgky.com.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
I went to ride Hatfield Chevrolet, and they had me
driving in my car, going very far, down the street in my car.
If you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
At Linex of Danville, we offer an undercoating that protects your vehicle against road salt and gravel, which helps prevent rust, prolong the life of your vehicle. Along with the rust inhibitor, gives your vehicle total rust protection. Call for a free quote at 859-209-4033 or stop in and see us at 935 Stanford Road in Danville.
All right, Tim, we'll do that. It's 9:49 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. My guest is Betty Smothers. Now, Betty, before we go any further, Little South, where did the name come from?
Well, there's a vicinity called Little South, and we were kicking around names, and you know, I had some people that I knew that lived in Little South, so that was one of the names that we brought up. And I really loved it. And when we all decided that was cool, and what we wanted to do and what we did do, we made cards, but the L and the S looks like a brand on the cards.
Yeah.
On the cards, like you would stamp on a cow.
Yeah.
But that's why we wanted to go with Little South, because a lot of people are, you know, they know where Little South is, and that's where we got it. It's close to here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's neat. There's still a lot of festivals and things going on. I have to ask you this question.
Okay.
Is there any thoughts about trying to reconnect with some of the bandmates, maybe even putting the two groups together and maybe doing a little bit here and there of you know, most of the people, one of the guys that I played with forever, he passed away. Okay.
Jeff Kane. And I called him, he was my brother from another mother.
Okay. All right. I've heard that term. Yes.
So,
That's what I call Johnny Sloan, brother from another mother.
But I mean, it's just the way that it is, and I'm not saying I have been practicing with a group.
Okay.
And so we'll just see how that flies.
Okay.
But
nothing with Little South again. You
no,
don't think?
this is totally new.
Okay,
You know.
okay.
So, but I need to wait a little while before I make an announcement.
Okay.
Yeah.
With something else going on. Okay.
Yeah.
But I just thought, with all the musicians, it just, maybe even, and I've talked to Larry Sanders about this, all the people that have played in Borderline over the years, to come back together to play one concert, maybe one night for a special charity event, something to help, not just trying to get back and think, well, we want to get back as a group, but just, to get together one time again and to jam, as they call it, people in music, jam together again.
And I've done a lot of that. We used to say, and people that are out there in music that know this, we used to say that we got paid for setting equipment up and tearing it down. And, that's where you earn your money, basically, because playing the music for the people was the fun part.
Yeah.
Yep. But none of the stuff gets set up. And I will remember one time when we fronted Eddie Montgomery and Troy Gentry at the Garrett County Fairgrounds. Well, I was out there with running chords and doing this and doing that, and Eddie stopped my husband, Steve, and he said, "Where did you find her?" And he said, "Well, I married her." He said, "Well, let me tell you," he said, "there's not a whole lot of them that will get out here and run chords and know what to do and know where to put this and know where to put that." So, I didn't feel like that I was special because I was a female. I felt like it was my part to help.
You had to do what you had to do.
Exactly.
And it takes, people don't realize sometimes, this band just gets up there and plays for a couple hours or something, and 2-3 hours, and they got it made. But you all get there sometimes, an hour, 2 hours before to set up.
Right.
You got to make sure the equipment all works. And when you're live, as we have found out in radio too, sometimes you get gremlins that kind of take over.
I tell you, one of the gremlins that we found out is electricity, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It depends on how the building or the place is wired as to what, it can handle. Not that we were overly loud, but, I mean, you've got to have a certain amount of power and be wired to handle what we were pushing.
Yep.
So, I mean, I didn't mind at all, but I got so tickled that Eddie Montgomery told my husband, "Well, where'd you find her?" But I wanted to talk about the first group that I mentioned with Sammy Baker and Nikki and Glenn Bird and Ronnie Wolford, my husband and I. We did a tape at that time. That's what was being done.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Renfro Valley at the studio down there, and most of the material on our tape is original songs.
Oh.
I've got 3 on there that I wrote. Sammy had some of his that he did, and it was fun. The drummer's encased in glass, and the vocalists are in one room, the guitars are in another. It was just humongous fun.
Wow. That is neat. And they're making a comeback too down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Renfro Valley. They were so sweet to us, and we were so fortunate. And but what I want to do now, since we're in the more modern age, I have the equipment to do it, but I don't really know how to do it. But my son does. I'm gonna copy the original tape and make CDs.
Yes,
out of
please do that. And then we need one here. Promise me you're going to bring us one here.
I promise you I will,
good.
because it's all original songs.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
And Kendall Hayes, a lot of people know Kendall Hayes.
I remember
in this area.
Kendall, yes.
Okay, well, one of the songs that I sing, he wrote it for me.
Really?
Yeah. And
he's talented.
Yeah, he's very
Just walk
talented.
on by. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel very blessed that I know all these people, and they're just friends. I mean, I don't want anybody to think that I'm bragging or any of that, but I just feel very grateful and fortunate that I was able to do this, because this was my dream ever since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
People would ask me, "Well, little girl, what do you want to do for a living?" And I'd look right at them and I'd say, "I want to be a singer." And they didn't know how to answer that. So, but, it is what it is, and it'll be what it'll be.
You got to live your dream out. Kendall, I used to live in the same neighborhood as Kendall. He had a putting green in his backyard.
It sounds like Kendall.
Yeah, he did. He had a putting green, and sometimes I would catch him out. And one of the nicest people. Whenever I saw him, he always had a smile on his face. Hey, Rick, how are you doing? Always had a moment to say hello.
Well, I love Kendall, and I loved his wife. She was a sweetheart, and we were at their house many times, and Kendall would get behind the piano, and we kind of just do, music, me, him, and Steve. So, yeah, that's pretty much. And but a lot of the people that I played with, like Sammy Marcy, he's got his own group right now, but Sammy's very talented. He's a wonderful singer, and we had so much fun when we played. And of course, he was from Garrett County, and we brought. Honey, Garrett County came out. Let me tell you. So
Love
did
their
other
music.
Yeah, they came out when we played different places. So we created a following, and I was very grateful, and I'm still grateful.
Are you still writing songs?
Yes, I write every now and then. But I mean, I'm one of these women that I got to be in the mood to write, and I don't know how everybody else does it, but I've got a booklet that I've kept of songs that I've written. So
it's interesting to see when things strikes, and a lot of people I've heard say it's situations in their life. They may be somewhere at an amusement park, they may be at a park, they may be somewhere, and all of a sudden they'll look around or they'll hear something, and it strikes a chord in their mind to, hey, this could be a song. Or
well, let me tell you what I do, and I know people might laugh at this, but I keep a notepad by my bed.
Yeah. Just in case something comes to you,
because
it'll be gone.
Yeah, and if you don't write it down when you think of it, then it's just
the moment's gone.
The moment's gone.
Speaking of a moment, it's time for this moment for you to do some work, all right? We have 6 people signed up for the DQ ice cream cake. We have Ernie Hatfield, Linda Gray, Bridget Renee Logue, Brad Burchett, Christopher Ross, and Jennifer Hoop. That's not the order they called in. Would you pick a number for me between 1 and 6?
4.
4. Number 4 is Bridget Renee Logue. She is the winner of the DQ ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen and courtesy of Betty Smothers Lips. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time, and we'll have to have you come in again and give us an update on what's going to be upcoming possibly in your life here.
Oh, I've got some changes coming. I'll tell you that. So, but thank you. Yeah. And I want everybody to have a good Friday, and God bless.
Well, thank you. God bless. You take care. Speaking of which, I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless Ukraine and all those hurting and suffering. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again Monday morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Ashley Blake's in the air chair coming up next. And then tomorrow and Sunday, the Wild Man, Jason Wilder, will be here. Happy birthday, Mitch Ellis, Ernie Hatfield, Joe Bushman, my son Brett Schobel, Bridget Renee Logue, Linda Gray, Alan Bryant. Tomorrow, Jeff Cuddy, Brian Beasley, Christine Baringo. Sunday, Steve Bertram, Christina Lewis. Get out and enjoy
this
day.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM 90.